Put your hands together like it Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder, because it's time to start the show. Yeah.
What everyone needs to see on a Friday is white boy dancing. Let's do it. Yeah.
Thanks to Spot on the ones and twos, hitting us with the music. DJ Spot in the house. Thank you, Spot. You the man. What is going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to another Friday night. It's another great night to be hanging out, talking toys here on the Infinity Equation podcast. I'm your host, Darkjokerzin. You know me. But then I have to thank my two wonderful guest hosts tonight. The one and only. Good show every Wednesday. You can catch these two gentlemen on Between Two Sentinels, just to say. I'm messing up already. Between Two Sentinels.
It's all good. I don't even have my sentinels behind me.
I got nothing.
But
they're in the hallway. They're in the hallway.
Mr. JShot.
Did you have to put them in timeout?
Oh man.
No, sorry. Yeah. Hey. Oh, hi. I guess we didn't F up bad enough last time. So here's another shot for us to screw up. We got reinvited. So first off, thank you for that. Thank you for reinviting us.
Thank you.
You're always welcome.
And happy to be here. Always happy to be anywhere. So, yeah, Disavowed, the only Wednesday show.
And Mr.
But it's not Wednesday.
That is true. It's not Wednesday.
That's Friday.
And I just got paid. Friday something. Friday something. I forget all the words anyway. So, but anyway, welcome, gentlemen. I'm glad y'all can hang out with us. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah, it's always a good time. My Spot is now relaxing in his chair. You know, just ready for the show. He's chilling. But he did want to stop by and say hi because he was chilling between two sentinels today. His picture.
I feel like you've enabled a lot of people on that figure.
Yeah.
I was toying around giving my points for enabling him to buy that figure. I seen he did this video. He's like, "Yeah, the Spot figure's great." Yeah, Kevin, I'm the one who told you to buy him. There you go. I want my neighbor points, Kevin.
I love the posts of him in the chair with everybody. It's so good.
Yeah. I was like, I gotta do something good for this thumbnail. And I was like, yo, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants between some two sentinels. Yeah, that works. Yeah,
very fitting. My Spot has been replaced by my assorted collection of amphibians this week. So I've got this bad boy. Of course, got my Mirage Turtles, my Matchu, and then my Toy-Con exclusive Battletoads.
Oh my god!
I have just
so much green.
It's too much amphibians.
Don't forget about your sign too that you got from Blake.
That's not an amphibian. I guess it's green. It is more green. You are right.
Yeah.
It's more green.
So, it ain't easy being green, like Kermit said.
That's true. Mm-hmm. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, period. Fuck being green. Yeah. So, sorry. Oh, that's right. I can't curse on the show. My bad.
You can curse a little bit. Yeah,
all right, a little bit. All right, I let one out, so we'll try to keep it down.
The first one. It's just the first one.
It's just the first one. Somebody keep count.
Curse counter. Ding. Pops Ding. Up. Wait, is that the 16th time he said that? He's trying to go for Ric Flair country.
Ric Flair.
16-con curse champion. Woo!
Turtles are not amphibians; they're reptiles. All right, Raspar, you got me on that one. Yeah, not so good with the science. All right, so take it.
All right, let's see. Okay, so welcome everybody again. Yes, this is already going way off the rails, and I love it. It's all right because that's how the show is.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhat directional, but sometimes it's just more off the rails than Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, hello in the back. Hello there. Would you like to come and talk?
I think he's in trouble.
What? You tell me you're doing the show tonight. You tell me you're doing a show tonight. You tell me you're doing the show tonight.
Uh-oh.
Baby, I told you I was doing the show. No, you didn't. You didn't tell me you were doing the show. Why you tell me to do the show? Who told you to put the bomb on? I ain't told you to put the bomb on. Who's the maestro? The maestro told you to put the bomb on? I ain't told you. Who's the maestro?
Who's talking? What is happening right now?
We were talking about you because you were muted. We were like, oh, who's that in the back? We were like,
Oh, he's in trouble.
No. The construction workers from today screwed up big time, and of course, it was just discovered now. So,
So he's in trouble.
we had an excavator.
Mhm.
My sewer line's being replaced, and yes, Matt,
wow.
there is a turtle joke to be made, but I don't know what it is. And apparently, they hit the car, but didn't say anything.
Ooh.
Wow.
Mhm.
The new one?
No, not my car, my neighbor's car. So even worse.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, even worse.
a lot of damage.
I don't know. But we're gonna power through. We're gonna power through it. And we're gonna do this show because I'm here and I'm present, and I'm almost done with my pizza, so I'll be fully fueled.
All right, well, let's see who's here in the chat with us. Damien, how you doing? Says, hello, all Dante and company. I need a small favor, Dante. What price are they selling NECA TMT Bugman pack for you in stores here? If I find it, I will let you know because I have not seen it as of yet. Mark Rose says, sup? Stratton says, hello, everyone. We got Robert Diaz says, we are ready to about how Dante's the third man in the AOA. It could be anyone, but it's most likely him. You know what? I'm done with you, Robert. I already started. All right, I was having a good Friday. You just take it down like 15 watches already for me. So nonsense. Pokey87 says, happy Friday, Goon Squad. Stand up. Damien says, thank you. David R says, good evening, R. Good evening, all. Hey, how you doing, David? My boy Sock says, yeah, buddy. Johnny says, Goon Squad. Damien says, one classic 80s property got my attention this week. Clue to show the villains of the show are Dr. Bad Vibes and Big Boss. What's the answer? I don't know. I don't know what that could be. What 80s property that is. I don't know. Mr. Disavowed says the only Wednesday show. Says serious upgrade in co-host this week.
We missed it, Disavowed. Although we did see him at the show this weekend.
We started the show, and he was on our show on Wednesday. So
Yeah.
I wish I could have made it, guys. I wish I really could. But my wife
You were
was sick,
missed.
so.
You were
we're
missed.
missed. You were missed.
Thank you. Yeah, my wife was sick, unfortunately, so I wasn't able to drive.
Are they okay?
Have some fun. Yeah, she's good. Yeah.
All right, good.
The big C, not the other big C, but the big C
What?
that kept us in house in 2 years.
Oh, yeah. Don't.
I make sure
no,
that's why I clarified it.
No. You call that the C19, not the big C.
Yeah. Okay, the big C19.
Yeah, the big C.
big C.
The big C, something else.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why I clarified. I was like, not the other,
Yeah.
not another big C. Let's see. Damien says, is that Dr. Claw's chair? Looks cool. I don't know. I got this chair from ZoloCon, and I have no idea who it goes to.
Put it back
No
on screen.
idea.
Put it back on screen. I would think Doom. It's like a Doom chair.
I have the Doom chair. I don't think it's this one. Is it? No, the Doom chair. I don't think it's this one. Because I have that one.
Yeah, I don't know whose chair that is. It's Spots now.
Yeah.
It sure is. It was Jigsaw's for a hot minute, but now Spots. Let's see. Robert says Dante inspired me to buy those AOA figures. He enabled me. At least they're in good hands. That's what I'll say. They're in good hands with you. He says, "Oh wow, don't tease Colossus Napoleon." Napoleon Wolf.
Bonafrog.
Bonafrog. Is he bona fide a Bonafrog?
He is. He's pretty dope. I will say. I love a big fig. It's pretty awesome.
You know, I think I just see him today at Target.
He's
Weird.
he's very Hulk. Reminds me of Hulk. And of course, I have the regular figure, so you could do an easy Dr. Banner. Yeah, that's detailed.
Match up with him.
Oh hell!
I want to see him box with Mr. Hyde.
Who? Colossus Bonafrog? No, that's an easy It's an easy win on your side.
Well, I just want to see him box. That's all. I just want to see him just knock each other around. See if we can get 4 rounds out of him. That's what says turtles are not amphibians, they're reptiles. That is true. Four Feathers says, "What's up, everybody? How you doing, Four Feathers?" Equine says, "Happy Friday, my dudes." Then looks like yeah, you're correct. Yes, it is not the Dr. Doom one. Omega says AOA has one of the best storylines. I know now. I know you're sick. Something's wrong with you, Omega. Something's wrong. You're feeling kind of sick this week. You must be under the weather. I can't. No. Disavowed says Nick a Pellman chair. I think.
Maybe.
I don't remember that figure. I have to look it up and see. NYC Figure Fanatic says, "Hey, what's up, Dante? Sup, Matchu and JShot.
What's up? We saw him on the weekend too.
We did.
Oh, did? I missed everybody. I'm so mad. I wish I could have came out there, hung out. I miss trading cards with art. Some of these beautiful cards. The art G.
Nice.
Stuff like some of these. Share some of these.
What's the next show that you're looking to go to?
I'm trying to think what's the next thing coming up. I know definitely New York Comic Con I'll be at. Oh shoot.
What day are you going?
I'm gonna try and make it all 4.
Okay.
Mostly like hopefully Thursday through Saturday.
Okay. I got all 4 also. My sister got it while we were at Silicon.
Oh, nice.
Keep losing you, Dante.
Sorry, it's like there's a gnat flying around here and I can't like kill it. I'm trying to kill it. Like, it's just bothering me. What else? I know the one show. New Jersey Collectors Con I'll probably be at again.
When is that? That's soon, right?
Yeah, that's August. Let me bring it up real quick because I have it up here. That is August 12th in Cherry Hill.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. It's got a little bit of time for that.
Yeah. And Legion's Con too. I'll be
Of
up for Legion's Con. So gotta get some Legion's Con in. So definitely
Legions was so fun last year.
Yeah.
It was.
And like we didn't even know that everybody was going. We just like saw everybody there.
Yeah.
Right?
We just knew we had to be there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to go because I wanted to get some Mythic Legions. I was like really big into Mythic Legions at the time.
I was just going to help you carry stuff.
Yep.
I'm still just going to help you carry stuff.
Well, it's a toy quickening. That's what it is. For those who watch Highlander.
Nice.
Highlander.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a reference.
Yeah.
Actually, I use that. There's a couple of lines of that movie I use all the time. And be like, I know his name.
There you go. Yeah.
Or somebody asks where you're from, and I'll be like, lots of different places. I'm like, what? I'm like, God, just stand down. It's fine. So, yeah.
I'm just doing tickleties. Oh, Equine. It's the New Jersey Collectors Con. It's the Cherry Hill. In Cherry Hill. It is. It's a toy show basically. It's a fun little toy show. I think they have it like it used to be 2 days, but now it's just like one. It's like 1 day. But it's nice. It's not bad. You know, you find some decent stuff there sometimes.
I think it's on par. I would say it's on par with, or maybe a little bit under.
Yeah.
And Toy-Con that we just went to. So.
Yeah. It's a fun thing, dude. You know, and it's not super expensive to get in either.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you get a chance to win some toys as well too.
It's always a good deal. It's always a good deal.
Robert says, I have a deal with Dante. If you score me some Mythic Legions Con exclusives, I will cease the AOA trolling.
Ooh.
Is that worth it?
Depends on which ones you want, because I got to score my exclusive too. I did get my PowerCon exclusive. I did pre-order that one.
It wasn't hard getting the exclusive last year, though.
No.
And
I mean, it was very difficult to get those exclusives, right?
Super
yeah.
difficult. Super difficult.
Yeah,
lines
yeah,
were
super early.
ridiculously long.
Gonna need at least 30% to track that down for you.
Yeah.
However, one of them was at ToyCon this weekend, right?
I think all of them were.
Really?
Was Unknown was too?
I think I did see the Unknown. I'm not sure if I did, but I did see that the
2-pack was there.
the 2-pack, but it was separated. It was single release.
I thought I saw the 2-pack on the table next to the.
No,
next
they
to the
also
Valentine's.
you could also buy the 2 different bodies that I came in like as a
Oh,
single.
okay.
But I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I did see the Unknown. I just
Yeah.
passed everything that I had, which was most of that table.
I didn't even walk the Legion table. I just remember seeing them at the exclusive table where Zitz was or Pimple.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the main reason why I want to go see what they have for Mythic Legions. Hey, what's going on, Ted Darkla? How you doing? You haven't checked out the show Hella Dope or checked out the store Hella Dope Toys? Check it out every Sunday because it is hella dope. That's right.
Oh yeah, so they did that. They did have the Unknown, and then they also had Sir Gerard.
Okay.
Did you get your Phalon yet?
No,
Sir. Big Bad Toy Store finally came through. And sent me
That's what
my
I
figure.
thought. That's what I thought.
I was
How
super
fun is this
excited.
figure?
This figure's fun, and this figure's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I put in that sure you can pose. Like sure you can. I touch it as you can. Oh, you can. Yeah, see, these figures are freaking amazing.
Yeah.
But I did get the figure that I've been wanting for a while in today, and I didn't know it was even coming today. I get a chance to open them, but I got my Baki Hama.
I was looking at that figure at ToyCon. Somebody had him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've been mad. I would have been mad. I'm like, how'd you get this figure? I ordered this because I ordered this directly from Storm Collectibles. But it came out. I'm happy. I'm a happy little man.
Yeah, I
bet you guys.
got like little Storm Collectibles crazy also over the weekend.
Oh, did you? What else?
With more
What you grab?
Mortal Kombat figures.
Woo.
Mm-hmm. Got Liu Kang. And then I got Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Johnny, who you like? You were just doing a rap. You were just doing that Mortal Kombat song, huh?
Hmm?
You were just doing a Mortal Kombat song. Because you know how they
Oh.
name all the Mortal the combatants like Liu Kang.
Johnny Cage.
Oh,
Cage.
I didn't.
Johnny
I didn't,
Cage.
I didn't
Sub-Zero.
Like Mortal Kombat.
But they don't have Johnny Cage.
What?
They don't have a Storm Collectibles Johnny Cage, right? They didn't.
Oh.
They didn't know. They didn't come out with that yet.
No, but my alter ego just got cast as Johnny Cage in the new movie. So there's that.
There you go.
So,
I didn't even know they were making another movie.
neither did I.
Yeah.
Oh, since you guys were just talking about Mythic Legions and the Four Horsemen and what we got, this bad boy just showed up today.
What the hell?
Just showed up.
That. I wish I could have got that one.
Why did everybody get theirs? Mine didn't even ship yet.
Wow.
And
Don't feel bad. Do not feel bad because my Nautilus crew just shipped from Mexico.
Oh, dude, I'm in the same boat.
I had mine for like 2 weeks. Sorry,
He's
guys.
had his for like 2 weeks. Mine was supposed to arrive on Monday.
I'm not impressed. Not impressed.
Really?
I mean, face sculpts, spot on, amazing. But beyond that,
They're not turtles. That's why.
I mean, this isn't a turtle, and I'm pretty happy with it. Just taking it right out of the box, so there's that.
It's just turtles. Okay.
I see what you're doing over there with that.
If I could just play like this, and just like. What's going on, Gnome Rugged? Says evening, gents. Let's see who else we got here. Robert Diaz says, I own all color variants of Sakura from Soto Toys. He's like, when they're going to come out with Sakura. He's like, when will they come out? When will they get to Sakura? That's my only question. Omar V, what's going on? Mega Weapon says, praying that they'll make Baki's fire Yuichiro. Yeah, I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to continue the line, but Storm Collectibles kind of like all over the place, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So
have they even finished like a roster?
No.
For whatever they're no, right? That's what I thought.
Like Street Fighter's roster's not even finished. Mortal Kombat's roster's definitely not finished.
Do you think that they'll go back to it? That they'll go back to Street Fighter?
I want to say yes, but the way I think like Mortal Kombat's more, it's hard to say because yes and no. Like because Street Fighter 6, you would think like the Street Fighter 6 just dropped. You would think like, hey, we could like put out some more Street Fighter figures.
Yeah.
Right now, some more. And then before Mortal Kombat drops, Mortal Kombat 1 drops, like, hey, here's some more Mortal Kombat figures.
Yeah.
That's the way I would have thought, but I don't know. I'm hoping they do for all those who are collecting it, but then it's kind of like if they do, will that cut into Jada Toys?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Because like now that they see all this hype from Jada Toys, they're like, oh, maybe we should revisit Street Fighter.
Exactly. Because I do have the Ryu, but he's a big boy. So I don't know.
This is the dragon that Liu Kang came with.
I do like that dragon. I did get him as well this week.
Yeah, I got him also.
I like it. It's not bad. I wish they would have gave him more hands. That's the only thing.
Yeah. More hands. I do like the web accessories. Some of them I'll use. Not the web line, but the ones that go over the figure, you know?
Yeah. He just needed more hands. Like for the price point, he needed more hands. I'll say that.
Yes.
But not a bad figure in hand. Can't wait for the game to come out because the game's looking freaking amazing.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do a replay before that game comes, before the new one comes out of both games, I think.
I never played the second one, the Miles piece, because that came out only for PS5, right?
Nope. Came out for PS4.
Came out for PS4. Did it come out for PS4? Oh, I never played it. I think I kept telling myself I'll get it when I get the PS5, and then I never got the PS5. So
it's funny, like I love that Spider-Man game so much. I played it like at least 5 or 6 times.
I did play the story, I think 3 times on Miles. Yeah. So good.
Oh, look who's here, Mr. Kevin Around, toying around. Kevin, can I get my points? Can I get my points for Spot, sir? I sold you on Spot. I need my points, please. I need my points. I think we sold you on Spot. I need my points, please. Like you can't like look at that. When you talk about articulation and playability, this is what we're talking about.
Kevin Around.
Kevin Around is playing around.
Matchu was even on the show when he opened him up. So, right?
Yeah.
So Kevin forgot that he actually met me in real life.
Oh, really?
I found that out yesterday.
That sounds like something Kevin would do. I'm like, yeah. He's like,
finally get to meet Matchu, and I'm like, wait, I met you.
He said it was a guy at the bottom of the screen.
Oh wow.
Oh
my goodness, I can't. Let's see real quick. What's going on? Happy Accents has got my Yola part Transformers, B Prime Primal. Very nice figures for the price. Great value. I'm not familiar with the Yola parts. I don't know if I've seen them. Damien said it'd be a winner if they did Blanca. Robert says I pre-ordered Mai from King of the Fighters. That's my first Storm figure. Baki has nothing on her. Really? Baki Hama? This man shadow box Mike Tyson, sir. You can't stop him. Omega says Storm should make I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Haji no Ippo. It's a must. Haji no Ippo. I don't know.
said it better than I would have. Tell you that.
I know I messed that all up. Like just everything. Happy says I can pick cherry pick Storm collectibles, love them, but always have issues with hands falling off.
Yeah.
I've not had the issue. I think I only have like maybe 3. No, actually this would be my 4th Storm collectibles figure.
I think it happened for Zangief for me.
Really?
Yeah. Zangief. I also had King. That definitely, the hands kept falling off on that.
Huh. That's the first I've heard. Man, I had not heard that. Gnome says, Dante, did you get the Sentinel Spider-Gwen? No, I did not. I did not get her. I wait for Sentinel's going to do a new Miles Morales for Across the Spider-Verse. Then I will grab him up.
How long do you think that's going to take?
Probably they'll do pre-orders by the end of this year.
Well, because they haven't even shown us Noir yet from the first movie.
Oh shoot, yeah. I'll say probably by the end of this year for both of them, or either one, or Noir first, and then probably early next year for Miles.
Yeah. Jay, did you open Gwen?
No, not yet. I got her here. I haven't opened her yet. Waited this long. I could wait a little longer.
Wow.
Let's see.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
You gotta open your toys, Jay. You gotta open your
I
toys.
am. This thing hasn't even been in my house for more than an hour.
But how long has Spider-Gwen been sitting there in that box?
36.
I personally dropped it off.
Yeah, you did.
Oh wow, he personally dropped it off.
And I said thank you.
Well, he did say thank you. That does make it worthwhile.
That's it. End of transaction. So
now, if you said thank you with gas money, that would have been even better.
I offer it. I offer it every time. Every time I offer.
He's like, thank you. Here's $20. No, I can't take it. It's Jersey. You got people that do that for me. Oh, Kevin says, sorry, Dante, I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. So,
Jeez.
You know what, Kev? Dang. Harsh. You know what? I see you on the basketball court now. That's it. Crisscross applesauce in you.
Did Hasbro send them those figures? Because it's really no points if you got sent those figures.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe. Robert says it's a boxing anime. That's it. Oh yeah, I never.
I've seen that. I've seen it. I've seen some episodes on YouTube.
Oh my! Here Omega says it's Hajime no Ippo. Okay, thank you. I couldn't pronounce it. What's going on, Chad? How you doing? Omega says Baki took damage from fighting an imaginary praying mantis. That does, yeah. So he took damage from it. So he was learning how to fight. He's trying to get better, like Goku does. Nobody said anything about Goku. All right, yeah. See, it's quiet. Robert says I see monkey business happening on the camera.
Trying.
And
around a little bit.
Kevin says that's a line for Billy Madison. Come on, y'all.
Sorry, Kev.
Yeah.
Wow. Really, Kev? Come on, Kev. Like I didn't know how to say it. Like I'll just look. I did the best I could with the letters I had. Look, now, sir.
The best I could with the letters I had.
Right. I didn't know I was on Wheel of Fortune. Look,
so tuck yourself in. Oh, what?
Oh man, I see a lot of people messing up Wheel of Fortune too. Yeah, you like, how did you get that out of this? Oh, that's why. Yes, Damien. It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. You know where to find me. And it's not clobbering time either. That'll be Saturday with CM Punk. On Collision. If you didn't know, CM Punk is back on Collision for wrestling heads here.
Oh, thank God. I mean,
Oh, okay, Kev. I thought you were messing with me. He said, "No, you got it. You for real. You got it, man. Thank you." All right. I thought you were just messing with me. All right. So let's hop into some news here real quick. Well, actually, before we do that, so Matchu, you seen Flash?
Oh,
So did you watch last week's show when I was explaining it?
yeah. I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was I on point with everything that I was saying?
Yes.
Okay.
You're very on
So,
point.
so what are your thoughts on it?
Lower your expectations. Severely lower your expectations. The CGI was comparable to PS3 graphics. Dare I say?
Oof. Oof. But they said they did it on purpose. That was intentional.
Was it?
Yeah, they did.
They said?
They said that. Yes.
They did. They said it was intentional. They defended the graphics. It was intentional.
But why?
That's all the budget. That's all the budget they had. That it was intentionally spent on the budget they had.
Because the rest of the budget was spent on putting out the fires caused by Ezra Miller.
Yeah, the rest of the budget was spent on legal fees.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
The thing they said that it was to like show like you like being part like of that Flash, like I guess the Speed Force technically. That's what they were saying, but I was like, when you're showing time, they showed it in like a circle.
Yeah.
You don't show it like time is more like a linear. If you're showing it, it's like a linear thing, unless it's like you're when you split it, then you have the parallel lines of different timelines. They showed it in a full on like sphere.
Did you ever watch the CW Flash?
Every once in a while.
All right. I kind of prefer the CG from the earlier seasons of that show.
Okay.
The way they did
I can see that.
Force. Yeah. It just. Did they even have the budget to get the actor who played the father? Because it was different.
Yeah.
No,
it was.
It was a different actor who played him.
Yep.
In this one, it was a different actor that played him in the other Flash movie.
In Justice League.
In Justice League.
Yeah.
Why?
I guess they couldn't afford him.
Jeez.
Yeah,
it wasn't like intentional because it's supposed to be a different Flash. Like I haven't seen the movie, so
no,
like it's not supposed to be like a different Flash.
You mean like a different universe Flash?
Yeah.
Not even.
Okay.
The problem with it was like, so like not you saying like the father that you seen in the Snyder versus Justice League was completely different than who played the father this time in the Flash movie. Now you want to talk about continuity error. That was a huge one right there. I'm like, that's not the same father. But I'm sitting there watching. I was like, that's not the same guy who played the father in the movie in the Justice League movie. And I had nobody to sit there. I'm sitting there watching with my wife, and I was like, I couldn't confer to anybody else because there was nobody else there I could talk to. Be like, yo, that's not the same dude. Like, what's going on here?
I don't even know if I would have known.
Look, the siege. I'm telling you, when you get to like the third act, what did you think about the third act and the third final act?
I don't even know if I remember the third act.
When they kept going back.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. The CG, I was trying in the beginning of the movie when I was watching the CG, like I was like trying to not think about it and just like sit there and take the movie in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was fully prepared for bad CG, but then like as the movie progressed, I was like, they didn't even put any effort, no textures at all, just smooth, like melted ice cream.
You could. The thing is, like, they didn't try. Yeah, they really didn't try to put any like life, like into the like what they were making. It was just like, man, here's like the most Bethesda. If you ever play a Bethesda game, like, here's the most Bethesda graphics you're gonna get. I wonder if that's who they got. They got Bethesda. They were like, "Yo, Bethesda, could you do like the graphic, like the CGI for the Flash movie?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. We could do that.
We got this new stuff. No, it's fine. Don't give us the new stuff. So.
Exactly." All right, so I just want to make sure that
you were on
everybody
point.
explained last week. That was
He's pretty awesome. There's just a lot going on.
nice.
There's just a lot going on.
Damn, it looks so good.
Cool. And actually, so like he comes with 4 different heads, but the heads are also faceplates.
Right.
So like, yeah, you could change out. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. So, you can have the crown head with the more of a, what's it called? Stoic.
I hope they have some at Legion Con because I didn't want. I'm so mad.
I'm sure they will.
Wait, you missed out on it?
Yeah.
I bought 2. So we can talk after the show. I was gonna offer it to Kevin, but I think he got one for himself.
Kevin don't need one. He's big time. He's big time Kevin. He don't need one. He has a Butter Nation, that they delivered to stuff to the king every time. So he's good. He's good. They're like, oh master, a king of the Butter Nation.
The Butter Baron.
Royal toys. Yes, we brought your royal toys to you. He's like, my packages have come from the states of the America.
States.
D Blake, if you drive over there to get yours, can you get mine too? I got 2 of them, so pick those up.
Yeah, Dad, going. He got these like hookups. Like, I just drive over and pick up my stuff. What? Let's see. I missed a couple people here. And Strike says the Flash movie was terrible and very poor CGI. D says I've heard only good things about the Flash. Yeah, like they're really trying to hype it up as a good movie, but I can't. As much as I'm trying, like I want to, like I did not enjoy Shazam, and I didn't even go see the second one.
I enjoyed Shazam. I didn't see the second one.
Hey, I mean, I like the first one. Yeah,
I didn't enjoy the first one because I think it was too early to bring the family in. If you would have did the second movie, I think it would have worked. But I think they should just let it be a solo Shazam movie, just him by himself overcoming the odds. And then, because since you were already playing like the template superhero, the template story of the superhero, but you brought in like the family so quick, it just didn't make it fun. And I just didn't enjoy it. Like I didn't enjoy like the guy, what's his name, who's playing Shazam. I just did not enjoy
Zachary Levi.
Yeah,
I see. I'm a fan of his, and I mean, so here's the other thing. Like Rick, I don't know a lot about anything. No, DC. So like when they bring in these new characters for me, so like Shazam or Blue Beetle or things like that, right? Like I'm going into these movies blind, so I got no expectations, So like I thoroughly enjoyed Shazam. I knew nothing about it. I thought it was fun. It was campy, like it was a good superhero movie, like good campy superhero movie.
If you want,
but yeah, like I can understand, like if you know the character,
I
can understand why you'd be disappointed with it.
So this is the thing. If you want to learn more about Blue Beetle, I would suggest watching Young Justice, because that's the best way. They give like Young Justice is a great DC animated show. Like I love it.
I love Young Justice. Yeah.
So they do the characters so they do them actually like Justice, like it's like almost like Justice League level, but deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are actually like getting killed off in the show. Damn. So yeah, if you want, that's a good place to learn about Blue Beetle.
Yep.
Should I learn about Blue Beetle, or should I just go in and watch the movie and just see what happens? You know what I mean? Like think about that. The thing is, as a unique.
It's hard to say because this is the first Blue Beetle movie. I don't know what to like really expect of it.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna spoil yourself if you watch Young Justice. Basically, what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's sure.
Because they don't even really give him a full origin story. in that show, it's basically like these guys are already like up and coming. Like there's no origin story to any of the characters in Young Justice.
Yeah.
How long is Young Justice like?
Was it 4 seasons?
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think because it was like 2 seasons on Toonami. Then I think it was wait a minute, it's 3. I think it's like 3 seasons on HBO on Max. I think it's 3 seasons on Max. So it might be 5 seasons.
Yeah, and when I first watched that show, I didn't expect much from it, but like the first 2 seasons, I flew by them, and I don't think season 3 was out yet. Or I bought season 3. Like I think I bought it on like my Xbox, and I was watching season 3 on that.
Yeah, season 3 like takes it like when they're all adults at that point.
Mm-hmm. Or like young adults.
Yeah, because like the first 2 seasons, like when they're still like kind of like the sidekicks at that point.
Yeah,
and then season 3 is like, oh, now Dick is Nightwing. Like, whoa, like we just always like
spoiler alert.
Well, no, it's a time leap.
Yeah, it's not spoiler. See, don't you start. It's not spoiler. You know, Dick Grayson grows up to be Nightwing anyway.
I know. Yeah.
See, don't you start. See, don't make my Nightwing come down there. Come at you, Jay. Look, see, he's looking at you. He's looking at you like really.
Such a good figure.
Yes. Him and that Magneto. Yo, that Magneto. I've not put that Magneto down. That Mafex Magneto.
So good.
Not put down.
He's so good.
If you slept on that Magneto, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you can still get him, get him. Him and Nightwing. You will not do yourself. You do yourself justice getting them because they're worth it. They're worth the money.
I had an extra Nightwing. I just sold to Dario.
There you go. See.
No.
Robert says the anime version of this movie was way better than the live action version, according to my friend who is a diehard Flash fan.
Oh, Flashpoint Paradox?
Yeah. I hate the animation, but it was a great story.
The animation was okay for me.
Everybody had like pinheads. Like the bodies were like Rob Liefeld drew them, and then like had these small heads.
That's true. That's very true.
Second time I think Rob Liefeld come up this week. Kind of funny.
I think that and Under the Red Hood are my favorite DC animated movies.
Oh yeah, I agree. Under Red Hood was great. Mm-hmm. Not the one where you like had to pick the event.
Oh no, the original
first one.
Animated.
The original. Shrine says it was the director's take on the cosmic treadmill in the movie. Yeah, that
was it really? Oh,
yeah, that wasn't it. Somebody
and
now he's doing
Batman.
Yeah,
Ugh.
He's going to be doing Brave and the Bold. Yeah,
I don't know if I'm now. I was interested because Robin's going to be in it, but now I'm just like, this director's doing it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give him a second chance. Like Robert Pattinson, I was not hit. I was like, I don't know, can this dude really play Batman? And he did Batman well. He did the Batman well. I did like that. He gave it that gritty crime drama that like, yo, this is Batman being a detective, actually doing some detective work.
I had this conversation before with No Chewing and Yimbo. They've rebooted Batman so many times, or like had the replace the actor so many times. At this point, everybody has their favorite. Like some will say like Nolan's their favorite. Some will say Pattinson is one of their favorites, or of course a lot of people say Keaton. Can we actually say who Batman is, because they're all different portrayals?
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah,
that's who we could say Batman is.
I was saving that, but yeah.
Fine.
It's funny because a lot of people do pick the Christopher Nolan Batman movies over like other Batmans now, like more over the Michael Keaton ones.
Yeah,
and it's weird,
I think it's funny to me because like I would say I think that the second like Dark Knight Returns, right, or the Dark Knight, the Heath Ledger Nolan movie, is probably one of the absolute best, right? But there is something special about Burton's 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Right, because especially if you're putting it in the sense of like how it came out, when it came out, timeline, all that stuff, it's something special. I think where the challenge becomes is that every other movie was always riding coattails of something else.
Yeah.
Right. And now I feel like Pattinson there kind of got a little bit of a fresh start, but I almost feel like Affleck didn't get enough of a chance, and I thoroughly enjoyed him. I haven't seen him in Flash this, but I thoroughly enjoyed him.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
When you actually see him fighting like Batman versus Superman was I know people don't like it, but I enjoyed it because it was
Batman. I enjoyed it because of Batman. Yeah.
Exactly. And Batman was like wrecking cats.
It was like playing Arkham Knight.
Playing games.
Yes.
Right? It was like you're playing the Arkham games, and like anybody who's played those games definitely loved that scene where he's taking out those guys in the warehouse.
Yep.
Like, yeah, they may not be alive, but some of them, they are alive, just concussed. Okay, they're just put in the hospital for a very long time, but they're alive.
That was not a very strong grenade. That was that was in the hallway.
Yeah, hold on now.
It's a concussion grenade. It wasn't like explosive.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, there's one more Justice League member that does show up in the Flash. I forgot to say that too.
Well,
for a hot second.
Is it Aquaman? Yep, it's Aquaman. Congratulations, everybody. It's Aquaman.
Yo, I have to say,
you like without spoiling it, you really can't say it. I mean, it's more than one too, right? Technically.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's true. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna guess, but there's somebody that I would be thrilled.
It's weird. It's a weird scenario. I'll tell you that. When you see them, it's like a weird scenario. Like, oh, okay,
it's weird. It's weird. Like, is it the Deep? Did the Deep show up?
No, it's just like, why are you here?
Yeah,
exactly. It's like
it is like the Deep. It is like the Deep.
That is. Yeah, okay. No, I liken it more to like this. So you remember how like the old Adam West Batman had later be climbing up the wall?
Yeah,
and it'll be like a guest appearance spot who opened the window.
Oh my God, is it Sammy Davis Jr.? Is that who makes it?
Yes, it's like that. Yes. Yes, it is exactly like that.
Okay, if Sammy Davis Jr. is making an appearance in this Flash movie, I'm going like right now. My screen is off and I'm going.
Sammy Davis Jr. does make an appearance in this Flash movie.
As Batman. As Batman.
He's just, yeah, baby. I'm Batman, baby. Oh. He's got a little cigarette dangling.
I'm a whip-a-win.
He's like Mr. Bad Jangles. Mr. Bad Jangles.
See, I get behind that.
There you go.
I also feel like this movie was released before Guardians and before Spider-Verse. It probably wouldn't be that much of a big... No, I'm not even going to go there. It's still going to be... I'll still feel this way.
You know what? So what was the last movie before Guardians of the Galaxy that came out? Marvel movie?
Quantumania.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It came out after that. I don't know.
I fell asleep on last night.
The thing is, if Flash would have came out of Quantumania, I think Flash would have been like, okay, this is better. Like, this is better than Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah.
You're like, well, yeah.
Not to dive into Quantumania, but it's fresh in my head because I literally saw most of it last night.
It was a hard watch.
I fell asleep. It wasn't an Ant-Man movie.
Exactly.
That was its problem. It was not an Ant-Man movie.
You know why it wasn't an Ant-Man movie?
Why?
I told you this before. It's because Luis wasn't there.
Well, yeah, but it's so much more than not Luis. Like, it's not about like they try to force him into this. It was a Kang movie, right? Yeah. Like you're trying to show Kang to people who didn't watch Loki, which is it's like you told us we had to watch all these movies, all the TV shows, so we did, and now you're like trying to refresh them, or you're just ignoring them. Doctor Strange. So like it was just it wasn't an Ant-Man movie, and yes, it was missing Luis, but it was missing more than just Luis. It was missing like a human aspect to it, right? Like it's just he's. I don't know. I want to see Ant-Man in San Francisco. I don't want to see him.
You want to see him running through your toy collection?
Yeah. So. And MODOK was a joke.
That was a trope.
I mean, it was funny that they kept making fun of him.
Okay, so this is the thing.
My old nemesis, and then cut him off. Yeah.
So you know, like how bad that CGI was for MODOK.
Yeah.
So take out some like the facial features out of MODOK, and then you got Flash CGI.
You have to take out the reflections in the thing that he's in too.
Yeah. Yes. You take it out, like basically
pretty terrible.
Blink model, like that's CGI for Flash.
That's pretty terrible.
There's more textures in this figure that I'm holding than that CGI in Flash.
That is pretty bad.
I don't. Kevin says CW Flash was passable. Really like the first few seasons.
I love the first few
seasons. Going on. Yeah. Yes, the first seasons were good. It didn't. It just like went to a spiral, like it just downhill. I just don't know.
So as those CW shows progress, it feels like you're watching Power Rangers because they have so many team members fighting. It's all the same fighting style, martial arts.
They're fighting same villains each time. Like how many times can Reverse Flash come back?
Yeah. How many times is he not fast enough?
Yeah. How many times?
I'm the fastest man alive. Are you? Because 6 seasons beg to differ. Yeah.
Right. That's what it's come down to. Like how many times can Flash go back in time and mess up another timeline? Like you mess up the future, Barry. Don't do this.
I would say outside of Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow was my favorite of all those shows.
Yeah, I do like
Legends. Legends.
You like Legends? You know what? Because you didn't expect much from that show.
No, and it was also, but it's also like very much like Guardians, right? It's a tag of misfits or a group of misfits getting together. So
was it you who sent me that video with Guardians? Like how it was like. James Gunn is compared. He's like compared to his Rocket.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. When I was watching that, I was like, "Oh my god, this actually does make a lot of sense."
Really accurate.
Yeah. D Blake says, "Happy Father's Day this weekend, guys. Whether you're a kid dad or a toy dad, hope you have a good one with your little ones, flesh or plastic." Thank you. Yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody out there who's a father.
I'm looking for something.
Disavowed says love Flash CG was wonky but loved the film. Disavowed. I've got two new co-hosts already now, JShot and Matchu. So I'm sorry. Can't come on the show with that nonsense. Robert says I think the Flash movie had more reshoots than Solo, like Star Wars movie. Let's see. Let's try to get.
Did it have more reshoots? They should have just reshot the CG.
Well, it's been sitting on the shelf for like who knows how long because of Ezra Miller messing up, and because of the pandemic. Damon says I was living a few months in Vancouver when they were filming the Flash show back in the 2015 and 2017. Great time to be there and see it in person. Great memories. Oh, nice. RG said he didn't get his monkey yet. D Blake says I'm about to drive the student and get mine. I'll run monkey delivery service. He said. RG says, get mine. Bart says, freaking computers updating. Had to jump on my phone because I missed you from last week. Oh, thank you, Bart. I missed you too.
When I read that comment, I just thought of that clip where like, goddamn Microsoft.
Exactly. D Blake says, you mean it's a GI Joe show in a tiny room? No, it's nowhere near big as ToyCon. Yeah, I guess it's smaller than Woodbridge show. I've never been to a Woodbridge one.
Like the regular Woodbridge show, or is there another Woodbridge show? I don't remember.
Megan says best thing about Shazam 2 was Megan Good and Grace Caroline Curry. What's going on, KJ? How you doing? Greg says, what's up, Goon Squad? Young Justice is season 5 so far. Ubito got a pseudo origin in Young Justice. You do see how he got it. JShot trying to make trouble over spoilers of season from 5 years ago. Grace says the anime movie was trash compared to the comic is streamlined and cut too much. Mike Owen says Ninja Batman's good. Mike, don't come here with that nonsense either. Don't you all start to this nonsense. Stop it. Ninja Batman. That trash. Oh my. Don't get me started. Grace says DC anime movies are like McFarlane. Too many Batman. You know what? I never thought I would see the day that I have to agree with that. But he is right.
Yeah.
Too many Batmans.
Excuse me. Bart says Adam West is his favorite Batman. Robert says Bale over Keaton. Keaton's fight scenes were dogs. Really?
I mean, Keaton's fight scenes were bullshit, but like you don't get Bale's fight scenes without Keaton.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
like they had to make adjustments. They literally joke in that movie about making adjustments to the suit so he could
I want to turn my neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like Keaton, like the suit was so like rubbery and tight, like you barely moving it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Like yes, Keaton's fight scenes were dog shit, but again, you don't get Bale's fight scenes without Keaton.
Yeah. Michael says Nolan's movies are masterpiece cinematically.
Except the third one.
Yeah.
I don't think the first one was that strong.
I actually did like Begins. I did not like the third one though.
I like Begins, but I wouldn't call it a masterpiece.
Right. The first two were good. My thing was like Alfred was like pushing him to stop being Batman. Like that to me kind of made me upset. I'm like, why? Like Alfred is the key to keeping him like healthy and like keeping him on that straight and narrow path, not to go crazy and start beating the crap out of villains. Like Alfred is that key point. Like now he is telling him like, hey, Master Wayne, you should stop being Batman. I always hope to look over and see you smiling happy somewhere with some kids. Man, if you don't shut your mouth, Michael Caine, stop it.
I have failed you, Master. I have failed you.
Yeah.
Master Wayne, I think something was in the tea. I had a dream about Christmas and Muppets. I'm not sure what happened.
No, he gotta do the one line. It was like, doing all those push-ups with the
yeah. What the fuck are you doing all the push-ups for? Yeah.
He said, you can't even lift the beam. I'm like, yeah, that is true. Like,
yeah, we put up those push-ups. Also, who's standing there? I'm not going to help you. What are you doing all those push-ups for? Come on. Chop. It's tea time.
Oh, my goodness. Grace says, Rob, you're not wrong. Keaton couldn't also turn his neck. Damien says, Batman 2, I'm hoping for a Hush, Mad Hatter, or Scarecrow. Who do you think is he like next?
I mean, they hinted at Hush, right? I mean, they hinted at Hush in the first one. And I think Hush fits in that world of like it being a straight detective movie. So I could see Hush. I'd love to see Mad Hatter. I think that could be fun. I think Nolan did a good job with Scarecrow. But I think Mad Hatter could be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. What's his name? Matt. What's his name? Matt Reeves. Yeah, I think he does really good storytelling.
Hear me out. Hear me out on this.
All right.
Hear me out. Mad Hatter, played by the guy from Always Sunny, who did Luigi's voice.
Oh, Charlie Day?
Charlie Day. I'm
down for that.
See, I always picture the Mad Hatter in live action played by Ric Flair.
Ain't gonna happen now.
Batman! You messing with the 16-time world champion Mad Hatter. Woo! I'm a Clark Lynn, tea drinking.
Cheshire Cat grinning.
Rabbit stealing.
Watch stealing.
Taking money. Taking the girls away from you. Woo! And if you think you can stop me, Batman. Woo!
I think. Wait. I think we're missing a point here. Ric Flair should just be a Batman villain. He doesn't even need to play somebody. He should just be a Batman villain.
You hear that? Like, what is that? Woo! It's Ric Flair, Batman. You can't stop him. Woo! I'm a jet flying, limousine riding, Better than Bruce Wayne. With money fly.
Master Wayne, I don't think you've got a chance.
He's doing elbow drops. He's doing. Ooh, he's got Batman in the figure for him. What is going on?
What's Black Adam doing here?
It doesn't matter what you say, Rick. Oh no, he gave it a rock bottom.
Batman's just standing there. I've lost control. I've lost
JR there. By God! By God! He's just killed him. By God! That's a boy bird.
Vince McMahon comes walking in.
You know what I say? It's time. You gotta have the grapefruits to be here. Oh my God, good Lord, like no. Oh my goodness, I can't. Michael says Affleck never got his own movie, but it would have been great. Robert says there's no excuse for the fight scenes in Batman 89. Asian cinema was already past its prime, and those guys knew how to make a fight scene. But again, we're talking about a suit that he could hardly move in.
Yeah, it was just shoot. Yeah.
It wasn't like, he didn't want to fight. That suit was like you could barely move it. They said it. Like, even on like the behind the scenes, like, I can barely move in the seat.
Yeah.
Grace said Affleck had the physicality of Batman, but everything else about his Batman made no sense. Well, it was more of, as Damien's saying, like, not Damien saying, it's more like he was like that, should be that Dark Knight Returns Batman.
Yes.
Because his Robin was dead.
Mm-hmm.
So it was more that, look,
grizzled,
I don't care. I'm grizzled Bruce. I'm a grizzled veteran of this. Like, I'm just taking names, beating everybody's ass and taking names later. Damien says, always have Batman Returns in my heart. My favorite. Grace says, Batman's supposed to be smart as hell, and he got fooled repeatedly by Twink's Lex. Oh my goodness. What? Damien says, rest in peace. I don't know how, Greg is wild. I don't know. Damien says, rest in peace, Sammy Davis Jr. Oh, sorry, I skipped over that completely. Rest in peace to shoot. I forgot his name that quick.
Ramada just passed. Yeah.
The artist, he just passed away this week.
Oh, Ramita?
Ramita.
Yeah, John Romita Sr. Yes.
Yeah. He had a good run though. 90-something years old, right?
Yeah.
We should all be so lucky.
Artwork was still fantastic to this day. Grace says you want to talk about trash movies? Look at Avatar 2. It did nothing for the story, just add MacGuffin for humanity to be greedy for, and cut down the importance for the first Fungully redo. Yeah, it's true.
Someone say MacGuffin.
I was waiting for that.
Say MacGuffin. It's the MacGuffin.
Is that the hologram that got put it into? Oh my goodness!
It's the Death Star plans. It's the MacGuffin.
Oh my goodness! That's what Rogue One was. They says, don't think we've seen the real MODOK yet. We'll see. Yeah, that's true. Bart versus Dante, you okay? You missed me last week. Yeah, Bart, I'm fine. Hey, Laser Pants, what's going on? I said I met Ezra Miller in person one time. He tried to groom me. It was weird. What? He fool with you either.
I could believe it.
Tried to groom you like a cat, like trying to. Yeah.
Omega says Ezra showed up to the red card looking like Lord Draken. He sure did.
They let him out in public?
Yeah, they did.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Johnny says, I really like Ninja Batman's design, aesthetic, presentation, everything else in it. Nah. Mike says, I don't think Nolan did 3.
He did 3.
Yeah, he did all 3.
He didn't even want to do that last one, I think.
He said, though, that he didn't want to do the last one because he had plans to bring back Ledger, and he basically had to rewrite it but keep the same timeline. That's why he felt he was off about it.
Bart says King Tut best villain. Oh my goodness, here we go.
I mean, I can argue about Egghead, but yeah, they're solid.
Ryan says Mad Hatter versus Flipper Frank. I don't know who Flipper Frank is. Damien says, heck yes, good choice, Jay. If Mad Hatter's Matt Hatter's here streaming. If you Matt Hatter's here streaming, yeah, that's true. Grace says wrestlers seem to have taken over the show. Is a summer blockbuster or a pay-per-view event?
Why not both? Why not both?
Yeah. Grace says Moff Cosby rescues us from the wrestlers. No, Moff Cosby would never rescue us from wrestlers. He's out there trying to get his go-guru on. He's trying to be a Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace,
Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik, yeah, I forgot about him.
Shiggy baby.
No chewing. What's up? He says, "What's up, Paul? How you doing?" All right, I guess it's time to get into some toy news here.
Do it.
Good Lord.
I'm gonna grab water real quick. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's grabbing his water. Grab me a water too. I'm thirsty.
Actually, I do have a drink here. A little beverage.
I got a little bit of water. I finished off my Pepsi. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew, chat. All right, so today was the first initial day for Odious from Unparalleled Universe coming out with his own figure. The Kickstarter kicked off today, earlier today, I should say. Right now, sitting at 241 backers, 29 days to go. 24,000 already pledged of 130,000. So I don't know. Did you take a look at this, Matthew?
I did, and I backed it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I did back it as well. I went in for it. Support. I'll give that support to old Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Old Wade. But got a decent team here. Project manager was Dave Vonner. Artwork contributions by Robert Wright, Harry the Soul Brother, Andy Rivas, and Bo. Soft goods prototype by our favorite customs person, Rebel 10 Customs, and all sculpting work by Kevin Garcia.
I'm laughing at Laserpant's comment.
Yo, that was probably his last words. I guarantee you, it was F. Hogan. I guarantee you that's what it was.
So on brand. So on brand.
Okay. Damien, you know what? Honestly, I don't want to. If I did make a figure, it's just for me personally. I don't know if I want a figure of me out there. It'd be fun if it was one out of me out there, but I'd just be happy with something like just something for me personally.
I'd back it.
I'd back it.
I'd have him hang out with Spot.
There you go. Honestly, like if I did, I think I'd do something like Darth Sharif did with his.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like a Sith warrior, like a Sith.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Like I would just like have him have like a hood and just like this all black and maybe like a little bit of red, but like kind of like that. If I could like have the red crackling eyes, like almost like Cyclops' like visor kind of crackling. Mm-hmm. No, actually like the Icarus, Eternal's Icarus crackling eyes. The guy would like to have that, but like some red, like going through like a little bit of like red, just highlighted throughout the clothing.
But you got to make sure that you hang out with DJ Spot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we be hanging out on the ones and twos.
Mm-hmm.
I go up to him, hey, can you play my song? He'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, DJ. I just want you to play my song. Hey, I got my mixtape right here in my pocket. Come on.
Mixtape. Mixtape.
Yo, I'm telling you, I'm working on something for that Norman Osborn when he comes out.
The SHF? Or
no, not the SHF. The other one, the 2-pack one from Legends.
Oh, okay. I forgot to order that.
Is he going to be much different than the other one?
He is. He's a little bit different than the original, the other one that we got.
Honestly, they should have just released a Norman Osborn, like in a suit, as opposed to whatever the Goblin.
Well, I think because this is more for like the anime series than the comic.
But that's what I'm saying. We got an anime series.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but it's still kind of hard to get that Goblin figure, though.
Yeah.
Right? And also, so many suited figures that you could just pop that Norman Osborn head off and put it on a suited body.
Yeah, I do have. There's a lot. You can put on the Coulson body, or the I think the Chameleon body works as well too.
Chameleon body's the same. Isn't the Chameleon body same as the what's called body?
Yeah, it might be.
I think I put him on the Professor X body.
That works too. Yeah,
that works.
He's wearing a green suit.
Oh yeah, because he's wearing green.
He's like, no chance. That's what you got. No chance in hell. Where's that? Grace says I can use one of the starting lineup bodies for a custom. Hey, what's going on, Avenger 78? Luke Cage body? Nah, that's a little too big. Damien said, hey, King with retro Green Goblin, put on Professor X, done. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, you know what I did with the one that came with that first one that came out with the normal outfit? I put the beret on him from Beachhead. Fits on there perfectly.
The beret? Why the beret?
Yeah.
What am I forgetting?
I don't know. I just wanted to.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
Yeah, I wanted to throw it on there.
All right.
It was fun. But yeah, Odious is out. Apparently gives a story of Odious itself. Tells you what it comes with. Says 112 figure, fully articulated Odious, 6 set of hands, 4 unique head sculpts, 4 articles of clothing, jeans, flannel jacket without sleeves, black overcoat, skull mace weapon for bashing all manner of monsters. Says design is a 1/12 scale figure, fully articulated figure featuring detailed sculpt, layered paint, and soft goods clothing. Sorry, I probably scrolled through these pretty fast. But yeah, clothing looks really well done. Yeah, I expect no less from 112 Rebel 10 Customs because she does amazing work.
And the articulation looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the head sculpts too. Head sculpts look great.
Oh yeah, the head sculpts look great. Articulation. And fun factor, just a lot of you. I'm a huge fan of maximum articulation. I'm aiming for Odious to have articulation that will rival lines like Marvel Legends, GI Joe Classified, and Offx. I don't just want him to have the articulation because it sounds good. I just want the figure to be extremely fun to pose around and play with. So a huge point of this will be a fun factor. So it looks like a lot of articulation breakdown, toe articulation as well. Looks like butterfly joints as well too on them. Accessories, you get the multiple heads, the hands, and the mace.
That play button is right on the.
That's so funny. So well done, and you know it was intentional.
I don't think it was intentional. I think it just happened to be right there.
Yeah.
It's Wade. I think it was intentional.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10 it was intentional by him. He said
you had to pick that still frame too.
Yeah. He said, let me move it. Ah, there he is. There he in the boot. Let's see. Stretch goals. Bare bodies. If we reach the goal of 130,000 by the end of the campaign, we will have the opportunity to offer a bare Odious body and accessory, no soft goods. These bare bodies will be perfect for creating your own version of Odious or to use as the base bodies for custom other characters. The bare Odious bodies will be a new pledge level added once we reach the goal. Shipping will not be charged at the end of the campaign. In order to get the most accurate and cost-effective shipping prices, we will charge for shipping when Odious is ready to be shipped to you. Shipping will be charged in our pledge manager after the campaign. Using the pledge manager, you will be able to confirm your rewards, confirm your address, and finalize your order. Please keep this in mind and watch for further correspondence on this after the campaign ends. Shipping prices will vary depending on the quality of items purchased and your location. Within the United States, looks like estimated cost is between $8 to $15. Outside the states, $20 to $30. Project delivery date is summer of 2024. And then you have your different pledges here. Or assuming your rewards. But yeah.
John, did you back it?
I did. Actually, I did. I grabbed the 2-pack. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, I gotta put something with all those walls coming. I was gonna say though, what's Mike's estimated with WLXC? June of next year too.
It says summer of 2024.
No, I don't know. I'm thinking WLXC.
Oh yeah, I think he said on his
was
summer of next year.
Yeah,
Or spring, but we'll see where he is. I haven't actually been in contact with him in a bit, so like I gotta reach out to him.
Mike took the money and run.
He's somewhere in Hawaii.
Mike's in Hawaii.
Don't say that. You might get clipped.
Mike says you want walls? Go follow up with Go Figure Go and get a DIY wall. Yeah. Oh. Mike knows. Mike knows we love him. We had him on every week for an update. Come on. I know he's not taking the money and running.
Yeah, Mike's good people.
Yeah. He wouldn't.
Oh man, good lord. Let's see. Robert says I have the black hooded head from the Trenchcoat Mafia figure on my blue suit. Buy it. That looks good. Yeah, those Trenchcoat Mafia figures are amazing.
I have tracksuit.
Sorry. Yes, tracksuit. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I know Matt, you picked up a few. I haven't seen any in the store yet.
Yeah, I got two. Henrock got it for me.
That's right.
It was weird. Like I went to like the new Target and they had them like 3 of them sitting. I think 2 or 3 of them sitting there.
Did you pick it up?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shoot, I wasn't leaving them there. Shoot. So
here it is.
Look what I got. Right, like look what I got from the Target and Carrick with Holly. What Target? Like, nah, son, that should have been mine.
Those hooded the ski masks heads are really good.
Yeah.
I also you could put them on the Valor. You could put them on anything. I put them on the Valorverse figures. They look really good.
Dude, you were saying you don't have anybody to fight the turtles with. Have them fight the tracksuit guys.
Yeah,
the ski masks. It's perfect.
That's true. I don't have enough.
Perfect.
I don't have enough of them yet. I need a few more. I have 2.
There you go.
Do one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. Do one turtle at a time.
Greg says, Dante, you know you want heavy duty robot for your custom, that huge LP style beard. Nah, you know what? I don't put beard on my you want to create a character in the game. I don't put a beard on my character. Like maybe like a little bit of a goatee, but not a beard.
Little peach fuzz.
Oh, you don't want to do like what about just a flavor saver? You know, just like
that. Yeah, sometimes I do that.
John Travolta in Swordfish. There's a throwback.
Exactly. Yes.
That's a good movie.
Exactly.
Yeah, got to see Halle Berry's boobies in it. Yeah, it's a good movie.
That's what I remember it for.
What I remember that, and I remember with the eyes see, the ears believe, or the ears hear, the mind believes, and then we saw boobies. I was young when that movie came out. All right, you know.
Oh shoot, yeah, half of us were young. That's when we could still do stuff, hang out
without making noises, without sound effects, like get up from chairs without sound.
Pop, 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 pop. You hear everything like, oh, it sounds like popcorn popping. Omega says Odious has a Gambit vibe. Damien says getting Grizzlord vibes with Odious. What's going on, Paul? How you doing? Yeah. Greg says Tracksuit Mafia versus Casey Jones. Robert Diaz says Tracksuit Mafia is the Legends figure of the year. I don't know.
Spot's a pretty big contender.
Yeah, Spot is up there. Like honestly, if right now, it would be my Hades, Mr. Hyde, Spot, Nightwing, Magneto. I'm forgetting someone. Oh, and Red Sonja right now.
Indy, I put Indy up there.
Not Indy so much, right? Not Indy yet. Like
I put Indy. Indy's hitting too many nostalgia vibes for me. So New Turtles would have to be up there.
Yeah,
Nightwing was definitely worth it. I still have Magneto in the box. So. Yeah,
I think for me, I really do like the SHF Gwen.
Yeah, I'd see that.
Who else? Yeah, Nightwing is definitely one. Magneto also.
Gwen over the miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say this. It's a toss-up between... understand what you're saying. Great, like it's a toss up between either Ryu and Fei Long.
Oh yeah, Fei Long. I forgot. How can I forget about Fei Long? He's up there.
Yeah, Fei Long. So I still got 2 more spots to go. We got still a full year to go.
Yeah, it's 6 months left.
Right. What Magneto? The Mafex Magneto. I don't have him here. He's over on the other side of the table, but this one.
The comic version.
Yeah.
Not the AOA.
This one, hands down, that one's fire. Like you can't go wrong with that one. Like even the Hush Nightwing, you definitely can't go wrong with that one either. I'm trying to think who else did I was thinking about putting in the top 10. I can't remember. Oh well, it might not have been that important anyway.
I do like the Malphite's Wolverine, the X-Force one. I just love the way it moves. Really
I wish it would have came with more.
A lot of people say that, but the brown suit and the tiger stripe, the only difference in accessories is the other two had unmasked head sculpts, but same amount of heads, and they also had the unmasked the neck piece. That's it.
Right.
So it's like only missing one accessory.
I have to check. You know what? I do have the other Wolverine. I have the blue, the
blue and yellow, the brown and yellow,
tiger stripe. Yeah, tiger stripe one.
Yeah, they only have one accessory difference.
I almost want to say Storm's in there.
You know what would keep Storm out of the top 10 for me?
What's that?
And we've talked about this before. She didn't come with any regular eyes. 3 head sculpts. All of them are white power activation eyes.
Really?
She's got no neutral eyes.
I have to go back and look at it.
That feels weird. That feels like a mess.
Yeah, I have to go back and look at mine. I didn't notice that. All right, so next up on the docket is Mezco. And they announced a heavy hitter this week.
Nanu!
Yeah, that's what reminded me of Mork from Mork and Mindy.
Now, releasing Mork Head, I'm paying for it. Done. Easy. No brainer. Matchu froze with his hand over his head.
I didn't freeze.
Oh, that's right. He didn't see it.
I don't want to see it.
He didn't see it.
Why?
Because I don't want to experience FOMO.
Don't, dude. You're not. I know you're not. You're not gonna get FOMO.
Not for 350. You're not going to experience.
This is a mess. I think this is a mess. I'm sorry.
I know a lot of people who are excited for this and got it. I've seen some people. I've seen a lot of people who said like they were in for it because I've seen people who got like 2 of these on pre-order.
2 of them?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, if you're gonna custom a Mork, I'm in. Yeah, 1/6 shooter. No.
Yeah, wait, look, it's 1/6 shooter. He comes out of his.
I do think that
Legion hole.
that Gomez is kind of cool though, but like,
he is, but not. I can't. 350. No, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Well, you get the figure. Yeah. What was that? I'm sorry. What did you say, Matthew?
I said the articulation in that looks like. Is it improved?
That's a good question.
The other?
We would have to ask Mr. D Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do agree.
He's kind of done with Gomez. I'm sorry.
It's just so easy to just swap the head and the neck on that, right, and make something cooler.
Yeah. Yeah, Robert says 350 is like Hot Toys price range, which it is.
Yeah, I mean, like most of that money is going towards that mech.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't, like I didn't want it, but then I watched the Amazings video, which was a big mistake if you're trying not to want something, right? Because he is like the king enabler, right?
Exactly.
Like every time he was showing some new feature, I was like, "Oh my god, I need it."
Yeah. RG said, I got it. I used my Mezco points because they were going to expire anyway.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen a lot of people doing that too. Like, I had a friend of mine who also did that as well. He uses Mezco points. And I looked at mine. I was like, damn, $25? I'll wait for something else to come out that I can get.
I used my Mezco points on that Robin because that Robin was like, okay, this is going to be my last Mezco order. This is going to be my last Mezco purchase.
I don't know how many Mezco points I have. I bet you not enough.
Oh, Ron says, I really like it, but I have a 1/10 DeLorean to pay for. This is about $75 too much.
Oof, yeah. Yeah, there's too many things that just came out that's, you know, there's a HasLab that's, you know, what's out right now.
And there's one thing.
Well, like Ryan's saying, like that Kickstarter for that DeLorean is about to start next month.
Yeah.
From Tommy. And it looks good. I had seen it up and close in person. They were at Fan Expo Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had it there.
Looks really good.
Yeah. They haven't decided, like I was saying last week, they haven't decided yet if they were going to do, I know somebody asked in the Facebook group if they were going to do like batteries or like USB, but they said they haven't really decided yet. But right now it was just run on batteries. The inside looks very detailed. Like it's detailed. Like it's got the light up clock inside.
Mm-hmm.
Like the real DeLorean does. The doors open like the real DeLorean. It looks great. It's amazing. Me, I like Back to the Future, but it's not for me. Yeah, Ryan, like when you get it, I'm telling you, for the price that you're getting at, it's great. It's amazing. All the features you can ask for, it is 100% worth the money. Because I don't think anybody else is going to do a DeLorean right like Tommy is. The gentleman was real nice about it. Like he was telling me everything about while I was asking questions about it. But yeah, it's amazing. It looks great. If you are a Back to the Future fan, I say jump on it. Just do it. I honestly, like, I can't see why you wouldn't, because it can fit a Legends in it.
Yeah.
It was kind of, I'll say this: we're not sure about NECA yet.
Oh,
you think NECA's going to come out with one?
No, I'm saying fit NECA figure.
You don't know if it can fit NECA figure.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, but Legends can fit in it. And I said the first picture you're going to see is Deadpool and Cable.
Oh, of course. I was saying, like,
that's a good call.
A lot of people are going to pass on this just because it is limited to only Back to the Future. But
Right.
There's so many mashups you can do with that DeLorean, man.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Just thinking about like the movie Ready Player One.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he's driving the DeLorean, you can have like so many.
That's true.
Like you said, Deadpool and Cable in that thing is perfect.
Yeah. Now I didn't ask him if the antenna was detachable or not. I'm not sure if that comes off or not. Ron says they had the NECA Beat Back to the Future figures already. Tommy said they would fit. Oh, okay. When I talked to the guy, he said it wasn't like confirmed if they were fitting there. So they said great. That's awesome. Mirage says event totally not Volt's V pilot suit. Bart says, can I press a button and ZZ Top plays? Probably not. No. But the nice thing about it is, like, when you touch it, like, there's no like technical button there. It's like a, how can I put it? Like almost like a sensor button. There's no physical button there, so it doesn't take away from I want to say the aesthetic of it. So it looks amazing. I'm just saying this. Like I said, if you're a Back to the Future fan, it's worth it. Get it.
Got it.
Continue here with Cadet Gomez. You get his dimensional splunking respirator, attached to the armored backpack, helmet, removable, 8-track power pack, boom boom attaches to belt, and zip saber with light up function attaches to 8-track power pack.
8-track power pack.
Armor backpack, rocket pack attached to armor backpack, and 2 rocket exhaust effects attaches to rocket pack. The proton energy atomizer, shooter, holster removable, and 3 PEA shooting firing effects. And the mech features lights, sounds, and more. Vortex strike suit and zip cleaver. Stands 14 inches tall.
I think it looks cool. But
It does look cool.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, then you also can customize the mech yourself too with stickers.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, well, then. Never mind. Hold on. Let me get out my 350. You said stickers. That'll put me over the edge. And a free comic book? Oh,
yes, a free comic book, sir.
Of course. Last time I got a free comic book was with what's his name? Who I feel like was a bit of a disappointment.
Well, technically, you get a free comic book on Free Comic Book Day.
That's true too. You don't even have to buy it.
But yeah,
what was his name? What was his name? Lobster Hand there? I don't remember.
Atticus
Lobster Jones.
Atticus. Lobster Jones.
Oh.
No, his new name is Lobster Jones. Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the comic character Lobster Jones. I was like, oh, okay.
No.
What's his face? Hellboy.
Atticus there.
What's going on, Ratface 44 reviews? Omega says he's kind of disappointed Domino won't be in Deadpool 3.
So I have a feeling that Domino won't be in Deadpool 3 because it's not going to have anything to do with the X-Force. And it's going to be all him and Wolby.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it was like ill will as to why she's not returning. Zoidberg. Yeah, that's exactly. Atticus Doom's new name is Zoidberg Doom.
No, I'm a doctor myself.
What about Zoidberg?
You humans always got some parts that are missing.
Good news, everyone.
To catch up with the Dragonfly now, it's at.
Gotcha. I got you with that one, huh?
Catch up with the HasLab Dragonfly. You did. Target was 10,000. Now at 13,429 backers. So now we are getting Ripcord, and then announced the second unlock. I should say, second unlock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jane Glenda Mulligan. A lot of people didn't know who this was. I didn't, because I'm not GI Joe. Like I wasn't GI Joe like know it all. So all this is kind of new to me for some of these characters. I found like this was an overseas character. Like this wasn't like a figure that was released in the States. It's more like overseas. So that's why a lot of people were not familiar with her, I guess. So I'm with the people who like I didn't know who she was. But it is what it is at this point. So
she looks like she could take a Maria Hill helmet and Maria Hill head sculpt and tie into your Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That is very true. Yeah, she does look like an Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of character with those colors and that body sculpt. Yeah, but it looks like the harness is actually like 2 separate pieces, or just like one piece that you can put on there. Yeah, look, James. I know. Honestly, because he says great selling point. Let's release a character that no one knows.
I was reading that too. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here and I can't lie because I'm not familiar with every GI Joe character that was ever out there because I really didn't watch it as a kid. So this is all brand new to me. Some of these characters are just brand new. So some of them I'm just learning for the first time. But I was like, it doesn't really bother me because I don't have like really a deep feeling, like deep closeness to this character or to the Joes like this. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. I'm just like, all right, there's another Joe figure. Oh. Cool.
But I mean,
as I look at it,
I feel like with their HasLabs, right, they're always throwing in figures that like may not be the main figure that you want. right? But is a figure that somebody wanted, right? Like I'm sure somebody's looking for this figure. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I got the what you call it, yeah, an RG too, right? Regardless, it's a female character any day. Like that's smart. Like it's true. But like when we went for the Sentinels, I didn't know who any of the extra figure guys were. But like that's because I was old school. Like I wanted it for 97 X-Men. Like you know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it. At the same time too. Like, and I'm not a Joe fan. I haven't backed this thing yet. I'm debating on it because I do feel like it'll fit in with everything else. But yeah, I mean, I feel like they purposely do that where they release a figure that everybody may not want, but why not?
Right. And that was the thing. Like, so like when you're saying with the Sentinels, like I knew those characters, like they were giving us because like I kind of kept up more with like the more of the modern of those the X-Men stories.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, like I understand. Like I know who these characters are, so okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, all right, that's cool. So it's gonna be different for everybody. Like James says, me too. Yeah, I don't know this character either. I think it was more of a modern release. RG says, regardless, I'll take female characters any day.
Right.
And thinking back, right, like every one of at least the last 3 Marvel HasLabs has had a female figure in it for an unlock. Right. So you had Frankie for Galactus, you know, the other Sentinel twin there for Sentinels, and you had what's her name? Goblin Queen.
Yeah.
For Vengeance of Doom. So it makes sense that they're putting her in there.
Robert says it's another female GI Joe figure. He said I'm game. It's another GI Joe female figure. Grace says Glenda is also her head feels like a very Stargate Kyle Samantha Carter, and I haven't seen that show in such a long time. I don't remember who that character was. Pokey7 says that body would be reused as a classic Scarlet, no question. It's her
I was gonna bring that
outfit
up.
in different colors. Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard that. Like, it looks like they could reuse that for a classic looking Scarlet.
Okay.
Which is smart, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ross says, what do you mean there are G.I. Joe characters that isn't Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow? That is true. Esteban probably would. Yeah, Esteban may have known about Glenda as well. Yeah, I would not put it past Esteban not knowing who that was. Robert says, I'll be buying 2 if all unlocks hit. Sell off the unlocks on the second one to pay for it. James says, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying if they want to sell more, they should put a character that's at least known by the majority. That is true. Like I said, I have no horse in this race, so I'm just like, okay, cool. I don't know who this character is.
Mm-hmm.
Because G.I. Joe is so huge. It's like there's so many characters they could pull from. And it's like, okay, they could pull anybody. They could pull somebody out of their hat. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know who this person is. Greg says Glenda is still better than Desert Snake Eyes. Yeah, that's true. Damien says, hopefully Lifeline, Lightfoot, or Doc. Ryan says, I actually think this was a good call. It's a figure that would probably never get released in the regular line, but the hardcore fans will want it. If you're a hardcore fan, you're backing this HasLab. That is true. That's true. Like I said, hardcore fans will probably know who this character is.
And they probably already backed the HasLab.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
And probably
happy.
Yeah.
Matt, you backed this one, right?
I was going to. I haven't yet, but I'm really debating on doing it. I think it would be really cool to have as just like a set piece.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's generic enough where it could fit into anything, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
So
I'm thinking of like
I can back it,
and I'm digging the base. Actually, the base is really
yeah. I got to find a place for that and a his tank.
Yeah.
Yay.
I thought the effects look really cool too, but yes, the base looks cool also. Would like to put like a little a fancy bottle of liquor inside that base if it's possible.
What's funny too, like I did like Wild Bill I do know of, so I am familiar with him. But I did like this little feature here. Where is it? Is it this one? No. This is kind of cool. I like this here. But I like the side panels that popped off. I'm trying to find a picture where it's at. Wait, that picture, like the side panels popped off. Like here it is here. This.
Yeah. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, I think I have to back this. This is like ends like right around San Diego Comic-Con, right? Like right before it.
Like 31 days. It's July 17th.
Yeah.
It's like right.
I remember somebody said it was like a few days before Comic-Con. Just like you can't even like go to if you're going to Comic-Con and they had it in the booth, you can't even like decide because it would have had to be backed already.
I'm just thinking that money's gonna be taken out of your account.
I mean, it's already backed, so it's like
it's already back. Like it's
not like the Engine of Vengeance where they were still trying to get it backed in New York Comic-Con.
And it looked good. It looked good in New York Comic-Con.
It looked great in
It did.
It looked really good.
Oh
well.
Yeah.
So
Ryan
sad.
says, I think,
anyway.
Yeah. Greg says if you zoom in, you can see a left forearm has Scarlet Shurikens on there.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan says, I think the base offering should sell the HasLab. Everything else is just icing on the cake. They shouldn't be selling selling this based on the unlocks.
Yes, exactly. And I think that was the problem with the Engine of Vengeance, right? Because it's like the price did not justify. Like it only was justified if you had all the unlocks.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still backed it. I was like, because I'm a big Robert Reyes fan. I like Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. So that's the reason why I backed it. Because I was familiar with the character. And I was saying, like, if we get that, the first villain he went against was Mr. Hyde in the comic.
Mm.
So that would have been, I was like, that's a pairing that you can't go wrong with. That would have been fun. I would have loved to have that, like the first, like him as first villain going against like Mr. Hyde. Because that it would have worked with this. Because that's how it kind of like looked in the comic. How it kind of was like looked in the comic was like this big oversized monster kind of guy. And I was down for that. I was like, yo, I can't wait to just like do that picture. Because I don't think a lot of people knew that going in.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you back that and you back that and you back the Engines of Vengeance, like it is what it is. So Mariah says generic helicopter, my favorite toy vehicle. But I mean, if it's not for it, cool. I'm not pushing on anybody. If it's not for you, I understand. I think it's a nice little set piece. You do get a lot with it.
Mm-hmm.
I was not expecting this price for it though. That's
you thought it was going to be more?
Yeah, I thought it was going to actually be more.
Right.
Yeah, I think
I thought the same thing too.
So at the end of the day, it's going to cost you $300, right? With taxes and shipping, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. You can ship it to my house.
No, I mean I'm just saying. In general, it's going to cost $300. That's not bad because it's $275.
So it's easy. But I don't have no taxes. I don't have no taxes in my state. Remember?
It doesn't have any taxes.
Oh, then yeah, you could. I'll Venmo you the money. Order me another one. I'll get it. Yeah, I'll get it to you at some point. I'll get
What's
you
the
money.
limit? What's the limit on backing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see.
After the last fiascos, they probably don't care. You can back as many as you want.
Back as 5. You can back as many as 5.
Are you? Right. Wait, if you're a premium member, do you have to pay? You don't have to pay for the shipping then.
No.
Are you a premium member?
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll talk at the show.
We'll talk after.
I was gonna say. So you got no taxes and no shipping. Ooh.
Well, yeah.
You better back all 5.
I ain't got that kind of money. Right?
You're ready to shell out $1,000 on generic helicopter toy. Here we go.
Exactly. But yo, and then I gotta sit there and make all my money back too.
I'm sure you can sell it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You'll be all right.
Let's see. Greg says, I do agree with LP. The base offering on any crowdfunding should be worth the cost, not requiring unlocks to be worth it. Greg says Dragonfly is missing the removable engine panel. Sadly, that was a cool detail in the original, but we also won't talk about the physics of how the Dragonfly flies. Yes, I know. I remember y'all talking about the back rotor not being there to stabilize it. Ross says, jokes aside, it's pretty cool, but price would be killer. I can't even back it to begin with anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. But if I'm sure if you had the money, hopefully you probably would back it if you wanted it. So, all right.
Start to hit a Kickstarter up to. You could get you money to back it. GoFundMe. There you go. Yeah.
No,
or an OnlyFig.
OnlyFig. Get your OnlyFigs open. Yeah.
Look, if you start selling your feet for feet pics, man, you make some money. Look, people buy them. Trust me.
Yeah. You start an OnlyFigs, you got Monkey King here's got some toes. Got some toes there. I'd make some money on that. Yeah.
Smushing some baked beans in between the toes.
Smushing some cake. Get some cupcakes. Smushing some cupcakes.
Peaches.
You got.
Wait, does he have articulated toes, or is it?
He does not. He does not.
Can I make it articulated toes?
You can on yours.
Not on mine.
Can on yours. With my kid, I'm gonna take a picture with it this weekend, and it's probably gonna get packed up. Anyway,
harsh.
I got too much stuff. I got too much stuff. It's not harsh. Too much stuff.
We did have the pre-order go out for Articulated Black Widow.
I don't even remember if I pre-ordered this. Is this Target?
Do we need this Black Widow? If I have the gray jacket with the short hair, like the gray one with the brown jacket.
Oh yeah, we need this Black Widow.
We need this Black Widow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, don't hate on this Black Widow.
I'm not hating. It was a legit question. Question.
I think I talked about this last week. I can't remember, but yeah. The only thing I didn't like was his head sculpt.
The hair I don't like. I would keep the head. I would keep the one from the gray jacket. From the gray suit.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
But I already have that, so I'll just pop that on.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, the other one's fine. The regular hair is fine.
Regular hair, right?
Yeah. It's just that weird.
These two are fine. It's just the hair is like.
Well, it looks like like she's mid-turn. Like it was like it was captured in motion.
Different? Like if I were to rip that hair off and sculpt new hair on it, would it make a difference?
I don't think so.
Face does look pretty good though. I'll give you that.
Yeah, face looks about the same.
All right, so we're getting on that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I think I pre-ordered that. I almost said I backed that, but that's not a
backed it. I backed it.
Yeah, I think I pre-ordered too. And then they did do Scarlet Witch from Multiverse of Madness.
They did? Like, was it the hot toy?
Yeah, the pre-order was the Legends one. The pre-order went up this week.
Oh,
I
missed that completely.
I might have been hunting for those turtles when that dropped.
Okay. Yeah, it was. I think it pre-order went up Thursday.
I was hunting for those turtles.
Too much stuff.
Yeah, but see, I didn't get that one. I did not get that one because I was like, I don't collect too much of the MCU. Like if it's like the generic characters like Mobius, or like Coulson, or the what was his name, the agent that was in
Woo, Agent Woo.
Yeah, Agent Woo. Yes.
Woo.
Yeah,
he was hard to get for me. I had to buy him as a loose in a toy show. I never saw him on the pegs at all.
I
was gonna order from Pulse when they had that sale.
Right.
You had to have like $75 and then you save on whatever. But like I didn't want to just order like 3 other things just for that. You should
have ordered 3 woos.
Exactly. That's what I was just gonna say. Like you should order just 3 woos.
Woo 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 woo.
Should order 3 Ric Flairs. Woo
woo woo. It all comes back to Flair.
Woo. I would grab him from my shelf, but he's behind people, and he's gonna just cause a domino effect.
There you go.
Yamcha.
Then we have the Premium Bandai Android Saga Yamcha. I don't know why he's even out. Why he's not in the curl position because he doesn't do anything really.
He's always dead.
This man gets handed L's every day.
Oh yeah.
But it looks good. It's going to be $65. Ships in April 2024. Good Lord.
Yeah, that one might be a pass for me.
Oh my goodness. Dang, I didn't know he ships like.
Although Raditz, I did see, and I'm like, ooh.
Raditz would be pretty. Yeah. But if you're going to SDCC, you're going to see some cool ones there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We got Gohan always beaten up, and then the spirit of his stepfather Goku. Let's be real.
Yeah, no, I know exactly where you're going with this. It's true.
Yeah,
it's very true.
That boy, that man puts more time into Goten than he does Trunks himself. That's mean to Gohan himself. Like, dude, like, man, he's like, my second son's better. Like, he be learning how to fight. But Gohan looks good. Like, this figure looks amazing. Yeah, I like the little purple shading that they gave him on here.
So I recently just got back into collecting DBZ. Would you say this is a good time to get back into it?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you just left me after I asked that.
Yeah, it was just like, is this good time?
No, sorry. Wow. Told you, I was like, there's a gnat that I've been trying to kill like this whole show.
Stupid gnat.
Yeah.
Stupid gnat.
There's a gnat I've been trying to kill this whole show. So it's like, yes, no. Yeah, I'll say yeah. Hopefully they won't re-release the figures again like they did on me.
Okay.
But yeah, because I had the first set before, and then like they re-released the figures.
Yeah, the first what was it, the Scouter Vegeta? That was my very first figure that I bought with like my adult money with it, like from a job. So like that was a couple like many years ago, right? That was 2015, 2016. But like, did they redid that one too, right?
Oh yeah, they redid most of them. Like most of those first sets that they did, like the first ones they released, they redid like that first series. Oh man, Greg says Goku has been dead and gone for most of Gohan's life, and then Mirage says just like some actual dash. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's a.
Okay, what's going on, Pac? How you doing? Oh, we got Raditz fighting Kid Gohan with the tail. There you go, Matchu. There you go. You look at your boy. You're like, yeah. Like,
hopefully, I can acquire that. Got to do mobile bag check. It's outside of San Diego.
Outside of San Diego. Matchu and I will be SDCCA, San Diego Comic-Con adjacent.
Adjacent to the outside line. Hey, see I can get in? You got a badge? Nah. Okay, well, you can't get in, sir. Oh.
Just rent a van and throw our friends' stuff inside just to hold it so that way they can get more stuff.
There you go.
Get more stuff and get us some stuff.
Then we got Majin Vegeta.
Yeah, I need to get that. I need to acquire that.
This is that's
a statue, right? I don't need
it.
I don't need
it's a statue. And it's Statue of Liberty though. It's a look at limitation of statues on there. Let's see. Yeah, I think those are Beast Kingdom figures. Yeah. They're not going to fit in anywhere. Then we got Spider-Man No Way Home SHF Figuarts, this new Spider-Man suit version. Looks good.
Those look good.
Here's my question though, right? Because they did it with the other Tom Holland Spidey, right? Do you get that now, or do you wait for Spider-Man 4 when he's going to wear it for more than 3.5 seconds?
I actually think that Spider-Man 4 will be a different looking suit.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think it's going to be a different looking suit?
Because how many suits, like, Spider-Man now is just a way to sell more toys. Like, how many suits does he come with in No Way Home? He has like 4 different, actually, technically, 4 different suits that did.
So this is the thing.
I would say he's at least going to start half the movie in that suit.
Yeah.
Until it gets ripped.
I have a feeling that it's going to be this. It's still going to be this suit, but we're going to see it tinkered a little bit. It probably the blue won't be so much of a shiny blue. It'll probably be like a darker hue blue.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, because this is just based off how Spider-Man No Way Home ended.
Yep.
So you know how they're going to tinker the suit just to like the colors on it just a tad bit for the next Spider-Man movie, and then they'll have release a whole different Spider-Man.
I mean, I'm still getting this. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna pass on it. I'm gonna pass on
yeah.
it.
See, I have to pass on it as well. Like I can't do it.
You can't do it
as much as I want.
I have so many Spider-Man.
Do it.
I have so many Spider-Mans.
Uh,
I'm gonna pass on it.
Oh, this is what Damien was talking about earlier. The Chicken Fried Toys is coming out with Cops and Crooks.
oh yeah, I heard about this. I haven't actually seen
remember
any.
I vaguely remember the show. Vaguely, like that's.
Yeah,
I don't even know what this is.
I more remember like
Cops
finding figures randomly.
Yeah, it's more it was a cartoon like back in the 80s, but the thing it was like a space western, but it was like how like it was like sci-fi space western.
So Star Wars?
More
Kind of like
Silverhawks.
that.
I think
But
it was more Silverhawks
but think of
than it was.
Yeah, think of it as a western, like they were on a planet as a western style, Wild West.
Was this
Like,
early 80s? Because then that's like out of my realm there.
Yeah, it's like super early.
Yeah.
Like it's like before I was watching TV. Early.
Oh, okay. So then I didn't see it. Yeah.
Let's see real quick here. Ross says I like. Wait a minute, we'll go back up here. Grace says they need to keep the previous Widow hair sculpts. Mirage says I like her body. Pretty interested in seeing it in action, but other than the hair, it looks like she just woke up. Grace says if you want to get RG talking again about those SHF Con exclusive GBZ Majin, yeah, we just talked about it. Grace says Yamcha gets chest fisted even as a figure. Grace says Super Saiyan 2 Majin V looks sick. The results are in. You are not the father, says Omega. Pax says true, but he has rocked the Iron Spider suit for like 4 movies. Greg says Spider-Man suits are all like other heroes need a new suit every film to sell toys. No Chewing says I think you'll get some mileage out of playing with this toy. Spider-Man 4 is going to be a while with the writer's strike.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Which, by the way, it wasn't even fully. It was leaked that they were actually in production of it by Tom Holland because it wasn't even supposed to be announced that it was in production.
Right.
He just announced it accidentally with the writer's strike. So.
Yeah, Tom does it all the time.
Yeah, he just leaks everything.
I feel like they're now starting to give him things to leak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so too for No Way Home.
Yeah.
They Tom leaked this. All right.
They don't even tell him to leak it. They just say, "Here, take this."
Yeah. Read this. All right. Make sure you don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't tell anybody, Tom.
Right.
Be on your best
wink.
behavior. Right. And then he's like waiting by the phone. He's like, "What? You didn't tell anybody? He like listened this time?" Yeah. Right.
Mirage says it is. Mirage says it's still somewhat ballsy that they made a figure based on a suit that only appeared for 15 seconds. That's what I'm saying. Like by the time the new Spider-Man movie comes out, it'll probably be changed.
It's also the saddest suit. Like it's just sad.
Yeah.
And I mean that emotionally. I mean it's emotionally sad. He had to make a new. He had to make that suit because Friday didn't recognize him anymore. It's a sad suit.
Yeah. That's how it should be. It's supposed to be a sad Peter Parker. But he's got
I mean,
no
they
Aunt May.
make toys that have like, that have appeared in less time.
Yeah.
Right. For 15 seconds, like the battle damage Tony Stark, the Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Like that's only like one scene, and he's like the most expensive SHF Iron Man that they have. That's always in that snapping pose. You right, Jay? Jay?
Is he frozen? Jay?
You okay, dude?
He's frozen. No. Just this look alone does it all.
It's almost like he was wearing a mask and he got unmasked, so he tried to hide his face.
Do you know who I am? Swear to me.
There he goes.
Yep.
There he goes.
Swear to me. We'll get ready to end this. Real quick, go through the last ones. Gray said, no, sorry. Pac says, is this based on the Fox show Cops? No.
See, that's what I thought. And then when you showed the pictures, I was like, what is this?
No, that's not that show Cops. Thank you. Damien says, Brave Star. Gray says, Iron Spider revealed in Spidey 1 was used in 2 big scenes in Infinity War. One scene in Endgame in the beginning of Far From Home, then in one in No Way Home before merged at the end. Mega says, have you talked about the Foosh Ninja Scroll figures? We did talk about those last week. Haven't heard any updates more about it. Gray says, Marvel probably plants questions on interviewers that lead Tom leaks. Let's see. Morales says Frozen had perfect shot for JShot. Jay said that's also supposed to be Frozen in.
Yeah, bring back the mannequin challenge. I had something pretty funny, but I think the time has passed. So it's okay.
No, good.
No, I was gonna say, like, realizing now at the end of Spider-Man: No Way Home, right? Like, he's got nobody, he's got no money, he's got no backing now, and he's living in an apartment. So does that mean we get new Mr. Ditko, who shows up and goes, rent?
Oh, Mr. Dickovich.
Rent. Yeah.
Yo, it's gonna be crazy to see how he is, because since he's got nobody, like literally, he's got nobody now. Like nobody. He is no Aunt May, no Tony Stark, no friends. No. Like, yo,
yeah.
The only person they said that he might have, because they weren't on Earth when it happened, is Fury.
And the Guardians too.
Yeah, the Guardians.
Yeah. What's left?
And Doctor Strange.
No, Strange. Strange said he doesn't. Yeah, he didn't remember.
Oh shoot!
So might just be Fury, which could be kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. Man, I'd love that. I'd love to see that.
Kevin says that's the ASL for Spider-Man. Pac says JShot bringing back the mannequin challenge.
Captain Marvel could know, but do we care?
Captain Marvel, yeah, that's true. Captain Marvel probably. It depends on what time frame that Miss Marvel happened in.
Although it could, you know what? It could be pretty emotional. He goes through half the movie, and all of a sudden she shows up and just goes, "Hey, Peter Parker," and he'd just he'd lose his goddamn mind. Yeah,
you remember me?
He just he'd probably do one of these, like, "Hey."
I just still think, like, before we go into this, I still think it's like wild that none of the Avengers showed up to T'Challa's funeral.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
nobody showed up. Like, none of the Avengers showed up.
Well, was it just a private thing though? Like, I mean, totally.
They would have had it known. Also. No, they would have had it known. Like, yo, old man. Yeah, you could have put old man Steve in there. Like,
old man Steve.
We're
assuming they're not. We're assuming he's not dead at this point.
Yeah, no, he probably isn't. Which is crazy because I don't understand. Like, I don't understand that. Like, it made no sense to me. Like, how he went back in time and now is an old man. I'm like, did you just go back to the time that you didn't take the serum, so there's no Captain America at all?
No, he lived his life, so he went back to the 50s or 60s.
Like, the serum was supposed to keep him young. Like, he wouldn't have aged.
Yeah, but he would. Yeah, it doesn't.
It slows it.
It slows it down. Exactly.
It slows it.
So he's actually a lot older there than he looks.
Right. Because you got to figure he goes into the ice and whatever it is, he's 20 years old, right? If he goes back to the 50s, let's call him 30 in the 50s, then you're talking about he's 80 in 2000, right? And then so he's pushing 100, if not over 100, at Tony's funeral. So.
And the other thing too that I had to bring up is nobody noticed that giant celestial that's sticking out of Earth in Ant-Man.
Yo, that is so, man.
Nobody.
What do we do? What are we doing with that? Nobody's gonna question that. Like that needs to at least be in the background of something, right? Like, it's been 2.5 years since Celestial
right,
has, yeah.
You think there's no news reports happening with this? Well, you know what? No, I'm sorry. Ant-Man might have been right after Endgame.
I would say it's probably 2 or 3 years after Endgame.
What is?
You don't get a book. You don't get a book out that fast.
Yeah, that's true. So when did Eternals happen? I'm guessing. So what's Eternals? I guess Eternals would have happened before. Would be in the timeline like before.
It was after Thanos.
It was after Thanos, right?
Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So it might have been happening at the same time.
I'm wondering if like some villain corporation or whatever took it over and made it their headquarters.
The Celestial?
Yeah.
Isn't it still like a being? Like,
oh, it's dead.
I know, but like you're saying, take it over and what? Like,
no,
just scoop out its guts and like,
yes.
Well, like
so,
like
okay,
no,
so,
like
so I understand what Matthew. Yeah, was this what Matthew?
Like nowhere. I got you. Oh, okay.
No, so like okay, so this is the thing. In the current run of Avengers, they do find a Celestial and make it the new Avengers headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they turn a dead Celestial into a freaking headquarters. So that it could almost play like that, where the Celestial is going to be the new, like the Avengers' new headquarters.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I do like the idea of like, did they had AIM? Like
yeah, they had AIM.
Some corporation, or that's run by a villain. Roxxon.
Roxxon. Yeah, they haven't brought Roxxon back. Yeah, because they can bring Roxxon back and they can bring what's his name back.
Justin Hammer.
Yeah.
He's in jail, isn't he?
He's just in jail.
Yeah.
With his friend.
I mean, at this point in time, he served his time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been like good 20 years now.
Which honestly though, he could play a pretty big role in Dark Avengers there, or whatever we're calling Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Or even he can also still play a role in like Captain America is what, Serpent Society?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
With,
I mean, Thunderbolts he can still play. He can still do something in Thunderbolts.
Did you guys see the interview with Harrison about new Captain America, asking if he was going to get hulked out?
No.
It's like the best. I love old man Harrison doing all these questions. He's like, Thunderbolt Ross turns into the Red Hulk. He's like, really? I didn't know that. Did you know that? And he's like looking at the other people around him. I didn't know that. They're like, so no Red Hulk? He goes, I don't know. Like,
I don't know. Like, they didn't CGI me up. I don't know.
Yeah. Can't you just see them being like, hey, put on these clothes? He's like, but they're all ripped. He goes, just don't worry about it. Okay. Paycheck movie. Whatever. Yeah.
They put little dots on them. Like, all right, we got little spots on you. So just move around like you're like a regular man thunderbolting it up. All right. I can do that.
All right. Sure.
Last thing before we get out of here is the 2-pack of Space Knight, Venom, and Marvel's Mania. I didn't know how to feel about this.
I know nothing about these characters.
That was a Build-A-Figure, right?
Yes, Space Venom was.
I mean, I don't really know that much about it. I know, like, I've seen Space Venom in the comics, but like I don't really know that much. I'm gonna pass on this, but it's cool that it's out there.
Yeah,
sure, somebody's happy about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure somebody is. Like, I don't know, like, because it's weird. Like, if I buy this and if I do get this 2-pack, I'm buying the Build-A-Figure again, but I'm also getting Mania.
Yeah.
But it's like, is it worth it for Mania?
Mania looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
She's kind of got. I'm assuming it's a she. It's got some like.
How bold of you to assume.
I know that's why I said I assume.
I was gonna say this Venom looks pinless, but I see the pins now.
Yeah.
Like she's
Mania looks.
Mania's got some like Spider-Punk vibes going, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But you could.
Yeah. Well, Mania is pinless though.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people want that pinlessness, want no pins.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Mania. It's just that Goku like hair, kind of like.
Yeah, I forget who it is. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with her either. I know of her, but I'm not familiar like who it is. And she wasn't one of those characters that kind of came out and struck me like, oh man, I need to learn more about her.
Mm-hmm.
Grace said the girl was Flash's Agent Venom in Philly. Part of the Venom suit split off with the Hell mark. There you go.
Okay. There's a lot of words I didn't understand, but okay.
They've been going heavy on the 2-packs lately.
Yeah. I wonder if they're seeing better profit and value on the 2-packs.
Well, Mirage says the Storm and Thunderbird 2-pack is still shelf warming there where he's at.
Really? That's a while. That's
a long time. Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. I actually have 2 extra ones in box that I need to sell.
I mean, that was a good 2-pack too.
Yeah.
Storm Thunderbird.
Yes.
So wait, so that's it? That's the only toy news we're going to talk about? We're not gonna talk about the biggest SH announcement yesterday.
I was waiting for that one.
Which SH? Oh, so okay. So you lost me on this one. The big. Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
30 years in the making.
Hold on.
30 years.
Yeah, because I said I was in on this. I did say I was in on this.
You're in on this? All right. Okay. All right. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
Let's talk. I have questions. And again, I'm not hating on it. I just have lots of questions about it. Lots of questions.
I felt like this triggered you in the chat.
Was it?
Dude, I had a 15-minute conversation with Jay Hernandez about it today. Like 15 solid minutes. It's the most I've talked to Jay. Even on our show, it's the most I've talked to Jay. Like
Jay's in it too. Like I know he's like we were both on it.
Jay's like, yeah, why not? And I'm just like, okay, but wait. I get that you want it, but wait. I got questions.
I was getting judged when I said I wanted this.
No, I'm not. No. Understand, I am not judging anybody who wants it. You can have it. I'm thrilled that if you want it, you can have it. I just have questions, and lots of them. Lots of questions I have.
I don't understand why you have the questions, sir.
You don't understand why I have questions? Okay, I got
virtual
insanity.
Future.
Okay. Great song. Great 30-year-old song. Appreciate the music video. Okay. Now, here's my question. All right, here we go. This is gonna be the clip, the soundbite. Why? Like, and why him?
Why?
Right? Why?
Why not?
What? Okay, exactly. Okay, why not? So then, why not? Why not Eagle Eye Cherry?
Okay. Why would you?
Right. I say to you, save tonight. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight. Tomorrow, right? I don't know. I just think I see him. And I think of other musicians, and I think to myself, how bizarre. Right?
Okay, so let's
Puff
put
Daddy and Mace, right? Puff Daddy and Mace, Missy Elliott.
I'll buy them in a heartbeat.
That's what I mean. Why him over them?
I think the license would be too much for them to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, but again. Okay, so again, all right. Let's just say there was no other like musician that came out in 1997 and SHF is like, I want to do a 97 figure. How did he come back up? Did an intern like find a playlist and was just playing it on repeat for like 6 weeks? And they were like in a pitch meeting.
Microsoft Zoom over there.
Yeah.
Why are they still interning?
They were in a pitch meeting. And they were like, you know what we need? Virtual insanity. Get him on the phone. Like I just want to know. Thrilled that you're making him. Thrilled that people are excited about him. Understand he moves like an action figure in stop motion. He's a great dancer. But again, someone needs to explain to me the process as to why we picked. I can't even say his name. Jamiroquai. Why did we pick? I just want to know.
They did do Daft Punk and they did do Michael.
You can't put him and Michael in the same category. Come on, you can't.
It's Jamiroquai. Look. When this video came out,
you can't. But still, they did put those characters. Freddie Mercury. They did like two
Yes.
of him, right?
They did do Freddie Mercury, I guess.
Again, Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson, big category. I'd even put Daft Punk was super popular for the last 20 years. When's the last time you heard this guy's name? When's the last time anybody said Jamiroquai up until 24 hours ago?
So Bart said he's huge in UK, so that could be the reason why.
Still huge or was huge?
Well, he's not American. Like he's I think he's British, if I remember correctly.
Huge. All right. So Bart, like you're gonna be my guy now. I got questions, Bart. If he's still huge in the UK, when's the last time he went on tour? Or maybe not a tour. When did he play a sold out arena? Or fuck it, I'm not even say sold out arena. When did he sell out a dive bar? It's not judgment. I'm trying to put the pieces together. Okay, Bart, you can't just write still. I need answers. I asked very specific questions. I need answers. Has he sold out A, an arena, B, a stadium?
Maybe in the UK. He might not be doing it in America, but he's probably doing it.
That's fine. That's fine. C, a dive bar in the last 3 years. That's all I want to know.
How many? Okay, so you gotta look at it like this. How many hits have been like songs that artists from overseas have made that are super popular overseas, but when they get here, it's like, okay, this is an okay song, but then somehow it becomes like super popular later on, and it just blow up all of a sudden. That's Jamiroquai. That is him.
Okay, but he did it in 1997. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, like again, memes.
What memes? I didn't see the memes. Not a fan of this. I saw him on a car show. Saw him at a car show and thought the same thing. What the fuck is this? Why is he so popular so far? And I Googled him. Okay. You see what I'm getting at? Like, we're gonna introduce this as the guy who did Virtual Insanity in 1997 and most recently did Carl's Clunker's car show in Ohio in 2023. Like, I'm just trying to put the pieces together here, man. Like, why?
Like Bart said, he said he tried in the US and never hit it off here, but fans were nuts for him in Europe, which is very true. Because hold on, so he had Virtual Sandy, he had Canned Heat from Napoleon Dynamite, and then he had a song on the Godzilla soundtrack, which was a bomb. That movie bombed. And I'm not talking about the current Godzilla. I'm talking about the Godzilla with Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Dante, when your defense is he had a song on the Godzilla soundtrack with Matthew Broderick, my question remains: why?
Because he was hot at that point. He was hot. he was hot when that movie came out. He was still hot. Like Jamiroquai was still the thing. He was like, "I'm going." That movie was like from underground.
When? All right. Hold on. When that movie came out?
98.
Godzilla. Matthew Broderick. 98. So still, yeah, good. We're still talking 25 years here.
Yeah, but at that point,
25 years,
he was still hot. Even Napoleon Dynamite, he had Canned Heat when that's what he danced to on the stage.
Damien says getting mad at her vibes again. I'm not mad. It's just one of those things where it's like either I am completely left out, right? And like I need to know the answers that I'm missing. Like I'm clearly missing something, and I want to know the answers.
He could be big could he be big in Japan or Korea?
I don't know, Greg. Google it. I don't know. Let's find out.
You have homework now.
Yeah.
I don't have homework. No. No. I raised the questions. Somebody come to the proof.
Oh wow, Murat says even the Japanese are generally incredibly surprised. Like,
okay,
the thing, like the things that we think should not be big are big, like overseas, because we're just a small country. Like, I shouldn't say we're a small country compared to other countries. Like, I shouldn't say small, but we're just a country like that's focused on like, hey, if it's within our borders, it's cool. We dig it. If it's outside the borders, we'll take a little bit here, take a little bit there.
It's such a
like, look, I mean, come on, let's be honest. America does do that. Like, well, that looks like something decent from other countries. Okay, we'll just adopt it over here and just make it like ours. Okay, we'll just make it Americanized. America.
Look, I'm just trying to understand.
And that's the thing. Like artists who start overseas and then try to come over here and make it big, like because they say if you can make it in the U.S., you're good. that's because this is the hardest place for artists who are overseas to make it at. The Beatles weren't that popular before, when they came over here, and it took them a while for it to catch on. And then Beatlemania kept caught on. But we're the place like they consider like, hey, if your music makes it good in America, hey, you can make it anywhere.
Look, if if this is like the one song that's playing at the SHF, headquarters all day long, the intern loves it. Somebody's mom was like, you should really make this figure. I'm in. Well, that's fine. That's a story. I just want to know. I'm just curious. I can think of so many other artists and songs from 1997.
Well, Ross says they even recreated the music video using CGI to figure.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is great.
So it was
and then
CGI.
Greg says Europe, Japan, Korea, China, India, South and Central America all have their huge followings that doesn't always translate to other countries and / regions, which is true.
But Greg, do they follow Jamiroquai? That's what I want to know.
I'm sure they do. And then Robert says Mark Morrison was a #1 hit in the U.S. He did Return of the Mac in the U.K. He was a big deal. See, and that's the thing. We may not see it, but we may not be like, whatever. It's just, you're just kind of like a one-hit wonder to us. But he really wasn't. Like he did have 3 decent hits. Excuse me, 2. Okay. I should say 2 different decent hits because Godzilla one really didn't catch on that much.
So where's the Mark Morrison figure then?
I mean,
I get behind the Return of the Mac figure.
Whoa, Return of the Mac.
Yes, it did. I get behind that.
I mean, look, they use his music in like commercials. Like he's like in was it the Burger King commercial? I forget like which song, like which commercial he's in recently. He did a commercial. It was like chips. I think it was like Doritos chips or something like that. Return of the Chip or the Return of the Mac. He was holding like the Doritos bags and he was sitting in the chair.
Oh yes, okay. I was like, yeah. I don't remember Jamiroquai being in the commercial. Yes, he had the Return of the Mac. Yes.
So and look at Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Dude, I get behind the Sir Mix-a-Lot figure.
You know what? But you had to have 2 big buns on there, and that's not gonna. I don't know if that's gonna really sell though.
Dude, 1/6 shooter. Can't wait for the Ace of Base set. I would buy that. Dude, they had hit albums.
I also cannot wait for D Blakes to make a sign to go with that set.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's get on it. Let's start a Kickstarter. Okay. I want Ace of Base figures out next year. Let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. I want Nirvana in there too.
Bam, bam, bam. She leads a lonely life. God, let's do it. I'm in. Let's go. 100%. Let's do Nirvana, dude. I do Nirvana. You're not gonna get the licensing for Nirvana, right? Like, I understand. Go after the lower end. Like, and I don't mean this as an insult because I'm not one of them, but like, go after the beat. I'm not even gonna say. Go after artists that you can get licensing for. Totally understand that. You want to do it? Go after it. Totally fine.
Wham. I want Wham. Give me
Wham. Let's do Wham. I'm in for Wham. What about what's his name? No. What about the other? Let's do Biv Bev DeVoe. Let's do Biv Bev DeVoe.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Right? That girl's poison. Let's go. I'm in. But why? Why Jamiroquai? Why?
You know what? I want Funk Master. You know what? No, I want what's his name?
Dougie
Fresh.
Dougie
Fresh. I want Dougie Fresh.
Let's do it. Ooh,
and then
girl.
give me the Sugar Hill Gang.
You got what I need.
Boy George? Yes, I would get a Boy George figure. I'll buy a Boy George figure.
Milli Vanilli 2-pack? Wait, but the Milli Vanilli 2...
I would dig that. And I had him just standing there dancing like...
Yeah, but you can have them dancing, but their mouths don't move to the music.
Right.
Deep cut.
Yes, a Milli Vanilli 2-pack would be great. Ross is pretty sure that they're also releasing a figure based on TM Revolution that has... But that is understandable since he is popular in Japan. He's based on his looks from his popular album. I don't even know who that is.
Greg has no memory of Virtual Insanity. How bizarre.
Really?
How bizarre.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Virtual Insanity is
the future.
You can watch the video on Instagram where they recreate it.
Again, great song. great song. Appreciate the production value behind it, 100%. Just curious as to why we chose him to make a figure of. So many artists. I don't even know who Jive Bunny and the Master Mixes are, but let's go. I want them. Because I want to be able to walk into a store and be like, "Do you have any Jive Bunnies?
You know what?
You haven't been stocked. Target. Hey, Target employee. Got any Jive Bunnies?"
No. Robert and Felipe have a good point. Vanilla Ice.
What, dude? Vanilla Ice. You could sell 2 of them. You could do a regular Vanilla Ice, and you could do a TMNT 2 Vanilla Ice.
Oh, I want to.
I'm sure they've
money.
been trying to get over the balcony.
What?
I'm sure they've been trying to get those rights for Vanilla Ice, though.
I don't think they're trying hard enough because I don't think Rip Van Winkle there is really, so flush with cash from his construction business that he doesn't want his license out there. All right, I don't think they're trying hard enough.
You don't think NECA would have made him?
I'm saying I don't think they're trying hard enough. I think NECA is going after like characters in movies that like fans really dig. And I think he feels like Liz, hear me out. I think he feels like a cheap shot, right? Like you're going to do him over Kino. No, I think you got to do Kino first, right? You're going to do Vanilla Ice over Tatsu. That's
I would have bought if Vanilla Ice was offered before Kino, I would have bought the Vanilla Ice figure.
Yeah.
Well, we all would have bought the Vanilla Ice figure. I just think you got to spend the time going after stuff. I mean, I'm just saying, like, all right, Rip Van Winkle, if you're watching, contact me. I will put you through NECA. I'll take my 10%, and we'll get this. Put the sledgehammer down. Stop construction for a while. 10 out of 10 would buy a bit. Oh, who did we forget?
MC Hammer.
Dude, and you know he needs money. Right? Any man that does a 3M commercial for self-stickies needs money and is willing to sell his licensing for an action figure, which he already had, by the way. He had action figures in the 90s.
He did have them.
Yeah.
So,
he had his own cartoon, too. Don't forget, he has his own cartoon.
He had an own cartoon. Perfect. He's already used to licensing. He knows how to negotiate. He's ready to go. Somebody still went, no, get the Virtual Insanity kid. What? Come on.
Does he come with that set with the furniture?
No, he just comes. No, he comes with the. It says papercraft couches. It says he doesn't.
Oh, okay. So it's in the box. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just cut it out.
Robert Diaz says we still need that tattoo from the TMNT NECA line. So the rumor is that the family has signed off on the licensing, and we will be getting it next year. That is the rumor. Okay. So I'm excited for that. I still have to get Loot Crate Danny.
James has a good idea. The Fat Boys.
Dude, Fat Boys.
The Fat Boys.
Let's do the Jerky Boys while we're at it.
Oh yeah, shoot, I forgot about that.
Right? Do the Jerky Boys. Let's start an SNL line. Get Adam Sandler, Dana Carvey. I don't care. I don't know. Again, Virtual Insanity, great song. Great music video. Does that define the 90s that we need him as a figure?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just want answers. Just want answers.
You know what, JShot? It is one of them days where you feel all messed up. Everything sucks.
Man. Yeah.
You could get some Limp Bizkit figures.
Talk about a chainsaw. I mean, every day, man. Every day I go out there and I do it. And I do it for the nookie. But
hold on. Jay said, what about rapper Snow? The Canadian who had a fake Jamaican accent? The informer. I said, look a lamb. I lick you boom boom down. That's what he said.
I lick a boom boom down.
Come by the listen.
Okay. If rapper Snow came out, we'd be having the same conversation. I'm just be having the exact same conversation, and we'd be going to the exact same places. You're gonna release rapper Snow before MC Hammer? Really? Yes. Yeah. So Justin Timberlake, Adam Sand, and Andy Samberg in a Dick in a Box. Done. Easy.
Yes.
Easy buy. Two-pack. Easy buy. Yeah, and it's got to be a 2-pack because we don't want what happened with the friggin' NECA figures for the Wild Stallions.
Oh my god!
Right? Only one of them came out. They made singles. Only one of them came out.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
I think it was Bill S. Preston came out. No Theodore Logan.
Oh, Bart said, yeah, Snow did better in Canada than he did here. Yeah, he did because he was Canadian. Like
yeah, makes sense.
They had a Canadian rapper with Jamaican, like a fake Jamaican accent. That's like Kofi Kingston when they asked him, like accent. Thought you were Jamaican because you're Jamaican me crazy right now without your accent. Yo, when they asked him that, his face was like, oh, snap. Yeah.
I think I was there for that too.
Tupac, I think you're gonna have a hard time getting the rights for it.
Yeah.
But I would buy it. I'd buy Tupac. I mean, Super 7 got Biggie Smalls, right? Like we're getting that at the end of this year. I'm in for that.
Oh my goodness. Yo, great. I was going for NSYNC, New Kids on the Block, and Backstreet Boys at 90 Degrees, etc. Man, if you did every 90s boys band, man.
Well, at Zolocon, I almost picked up NSYNC, the figure.
Yeah, that's right.
Box set.
You did. We're still questioning why.
$30.
Well, you almost got the Michelle Tanner. What was it? No, it was Michelle Tanner.
I almost got the Michelle Tanner, but it was sold. It was gone when I went back. Yeah.
I should have gotten
a Nas action figure. Sure.
Yeah. Nas.
Was Nas? No, who was the one in Fast and Furious? In the first one.
Tyrese or
No. Who lost the race? Remember?
Ja Rule.
It was Ja Rule. Monica. No.
No smile. Yeah, no. He was part of that Hulu documentary where what was it that they were supposed to have the lineup down there in the island and everybody got down there and it was just a whole mess.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Fire Festival.
Yes, Fire Festival.
Fire Festival. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, he was part of that, and he tried to sneak his way out of that. Nah.
No, we're not. Okay. All right. We draw the line here. Celebrity Deathmatch line. I would be so in Celebrity Deathmatch. My biggest complaint is that whenever I write, I'll allow it, searching for a GIF, it comes up with the community one and not what's his face, the ref from that show. Yeah. I'll allow it. Yeah. That's what I think of every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Man. I missed that show.
Good Lord. All right, folks. There you go. You got a little bit of a music lesson.
By the way, I saw that video where they recreated the music video, and I went to JShot. I'm like, I don't need this figure anymore.
No,
it's already been done.
Dude, 1/6 shooter. Wouldn't you pay for a Kurt Loader? I'd pay for a Kurt Loader. Goodness. Downtown Julie Brown. Let's do it. I'm in. Miles Lane. Yeah. That's his name. By the way, Kurt Loader's got to be about 90 at this point because I feel like he was like 50 when we were watching him. So, I'm Kurt Loader, and here's your news.
Oh my goodness! All right, folks. Well, we're gonna wrap up with that. Matchu JShot, thank you for hanging with us. This is one of the fun long episodes that you can.
This was fun.
Yeah, and you get to see it on your podcast if you're watching streaming on YouTube. If you can't stream it on here, that's fine. You can take us with us in your pocket. SoundCloud, Spotify, Google, Apple. So yeah. Ooh, Carmen Electra singled out. Stop it. Then you have to get what's her name? Yeah. Jenny. What's her name? Jenny from Singled Out.
Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah. Because she was the first. Was she like? Yeah, Jenny was first, and then Carmen was second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank
you, Mirage. Thank you, Mirage. Listen to Virtual Sandy again after this. Yes. You just made a
I don't want any of you near you. What's the matter, Trevor? You don't want us in your ears?
Come on, Trevor. This is for you, Trevor. This goes out to all the Trevors out there. 1/6 shooter. We're taking shots at some mythic legions. We're coming for you, Trevor. And when we see you next live, we're going to harass you with, you just made a virtual insanity.
There he goes.
Right. There it is. Done. Bart says Jenny McCarthy is like a second cousin once removed from me. I don't know what that means, man. Does that mean you can make out with her and it's not weird? I don't know. Like, I never understood when people would say that. It was like, it's like a second cousin twice removed. It's like, all right, cool. Like, you can make out with her and nobody bats an eye, or like, is it weird when you get together? I don't understand that stuff.
I don't either. I'm with you on that because it's like, what does that mean? Like, so is that family or not? That's all I need to know. Is it family or not?
What does that mean?
All right, well then,
wait. So, what did that also mean? That Melissa McCarthy is like a second cousin to you? Like, can you make out with her? Because I feel like Melissa McCarthy has somehow become the more successful of the McCarthys. Like, I don't. Yeah.
What about Paul McCarthy? My blood
cousin's wife. Not making it any easier. Not helping. I don't know.
Okay, so basically, he's saying his cousin's wife is Jenny's first cousin.
Again, where are we on the scale of it's weird to make out with? I just thought that's where I go.
So technically, no, it's family. So technically,
it's family. Okay, so you can't
blood. Yeah,
it's a no. Okay, it's a no. It's
because
a no.
It'd be his cousin's cousin. It's his cousin's kid, which I don't know what that make it. Second cousin. I guess it'd be second cousin now.
It's weird. It's good. It's got weird. This is virtual insanity. That's what this is.
This is the future. A virtual insanity. All right. Thank you, JShot. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate you hanging with us. Oh my goodness. Everybody have a great long weekend. If you are off on Monday, enjoy the Monday off for Juneteenth. I will be enjoying that Monday off. Good for you. If you're not and you have to go to work, I do apologize. I'm sorry. You got July 4th coming up. Sure. That's the best thing to look forward to it. And it's on Tuesday, which is weird. So I don't know how that works out.
Do we get the Monday or the Wednesday then?
I don't know. See, that's what I was curious too. Like, is it
we get both
Monday and Tuesday off? Yeah, like just make Monday and Tuesday off. Like, why come to work Monday and then be off Tuesday?
Yeah.
Now that's virtual insanity.
That's virtual insanity. So, all right.
Y'all have a safe weekend. Enjoy. And don't forget, Collision comes on tomorrow at 8:00. So, for probably like a month, it'll have a good viewership, and then after that, it'll just fizzle out. Gundam Sunday? I don't know, Bart. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring the Gundam show back. I'm not sure yet.
That's true. Greg says, "So you pops out there and future pops, happy Father's Day."
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day to all those out there.
Enjoy the Father's Day. Yes, on Sunday. So you get Father's Day and Juneteenth. Man, fathers are getting in good this year. It's like, got the holiday off.
You ever seen the comedian who's like Father's Day is like of the top 20 top 20 holidays, Father's Day is like number 13.
I can believe that.
Halloween is better, like Arbor Day is actually more celebrated than Father's Day. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
The trees get better respected fathers.
Get no respect. No respect.
Then we can bring back Rodney Dangerfield. There's a figure we can get Rodney Dangerfield.
Dude, I'd buy a Rodney Dangerfield figure in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Andrew Dice Clay?
Andrew Dice Clay?
Oh.
Hickory Dickory Dock. I'd buy that with a clock.
All right, folks. We'll see y'all later. Have a safe and good weekend. Enjoy Father's Day. Enjoy Juneteenth. Later.